But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Hey, welcome guys, welcome. Starting at the book of Joshua today, starting at the book of Joshua. We're on the book of Joshua today, starting from the beginning. That's what I meant to say. Still haven't slept yet. Not good. I'll get 2 hours sleep before flights. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to try and get a good few of these verses done from Joshua. Oh, I didn't send that. I didn't send that to Baza. Meant to send that to Baza. That's it. Yeah. So Joshua, yeah, we're starting to hear see what's going on again. Start playing that and see what's going on. We you know what happens, obviously, but Joshua's got good stories in it. It is a good story and truth and thing of history. So bless you guys. Let's get it up. Let's get it sorted. Remember, I haven't got no movie night tonight, guys. It's tomorrow night. Saturday night's take off now. And tomorrow afternoon, at about the same time as now, will be Thomas Morgan's testimony live tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Let me just get the book of Joshua up first. Jaden.
Joshua, chapter.
Right. So we need to go to the top. Let's see. Style. No, I don't need style. I just need to do that. That one. Yeah, let me get a link. Right. Starting the book of Joshua. On the book of Joshua again, starting at the beginning. So tired, guys. If I fall asleep in front of it for years, I'm sorry. I'm so tired. At least you still get to hear the Bible. There's the link, guys, if you want to come in and chill. Because I'm just chilling. I won't be saying much, guys. I'm listening. I'm doing a listen up today. Well, that's what it's about, isn't it? Listening when it comes to the Bible. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, last night's stream did well, by the way. Last night's stream got about 400 odd views so far. I think it stopped there. But yeah, it got 400 odd views on the YouTube side. But yeah, guys, good to see you. Let me quickly say hello to everybody, and then we'll get on with it. Where are we? Oh, what am I looking for? Yeah, comments. There we go. Start the top with this one. So, Thomas, good to see you, bro. Baza in the house. Here we go again. Good to see you, sister. Jono. Hey, Jaden.
How's it
Hey,
going?
Jaden. Good to see you, man. Good to
You as
see you.
well.
Jimenez, good to see you, brother. Jono, I think so. I think I said hello to you already. If not, good to see you, brother. Obviously, Jaden, good to see you, man.
You as well.
Get a PJ, what you like, guys? You get some spatchka. Clockwork Orange, meaning sleep. Red Roger, good to see you, bro. Paul McPig,
Jono, if you
Braga,
haven't said it.
good to see you. Sorry.
I said Jono, if you haven't said it.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I've been, yeah.
Thomas, say hello.
Always a pleasure, Thomas. Like I say, yeah, yes, sir. I'll be ready at 3 p.m. tomorrow, your time. Yeah, so will I. Absolutely, so will I, because I'll get sleep tonight because I'm not streaming tonight. Fantastic. But tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, Thomas Morgan's testimony of Christ live. You know,
That'll be good.
that'll be ace. That'll
That's
be
gonna be
my
around this time, right?
yes, exactly the same time. A little bit earlier because I was 15 minutes late. I woke up 5 minutes past 3. I drifted off. I was actually waiting to go live. I was just laying down watching something on YouTube on the TV sort of thing. And done one of them, drifted off. I set my alarm just in case because I knew I hadn't slept. I must have not set it for the right day. At the right time. It's one of them. I'll get sleep a bit later, I'm sure now. But if I do start drifting off, and just shout me. And if I do drift off, I mean, I'm a light sleeper anyway. But if I do drift off, I'm sorry. At least I'll still be hearing the word.
Yeah, that's funny. You sound more tired than me, and I stayed up all night.
So did I.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, okay.
We did the stream. I haven't been to sleep yet. I literally just fell asleep like about 20 minutes before I went live.
I was gonna go to sleep, and then it was like 8 a.m. and I was like, yeah, too late. I'm staying up.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, it's 3 in the afternoon, nearly half 3 in the afternoon for me now. Sorry, I never even phoned Vicky. Let me just phone her quickly. Just say it because I said I'd phone her before I went live. She might be asleep. Hey, Raj.
Hey, Peach.
Well, she's not answering.
She's asleep. I can bet on it.
Asleep.
Hey, what's up, Roger? You're up bright and early, huh?
Cool.
It's my day off.
Nice.
Right.
Dude. What time is it there? 8 a.m.? 8:30?
8:30.
Wow.
Yeah, so babe,
sure
babe,
it's night,
babe, I went live and I forgot to call you because I fell asleep just before we went to go live, like 20 minutes before. So yeah, I woke up at 3:05 and I'm like, shit, I'm late. So by the time I got started, 15 minutes, I forgot to phone you. Are you okay, babe? Oh, you're asleep. Shit, are you asleep? Go back to sleep, babe. Right, I love you. Bye bye. She's asleep. Right, cool. She got a bad headache. I forgot about that. So yeah, 10:30 on the East Coast, but whatever on these Eastern time, I suppose. Yeah, let's do it then. So starting at Joshua, this is where we're getting some good stories. Well, you know what happens in Joshua, so yeah, cool. So we've just got through Genesis straight through to Deuteronomy. So we've just seen, obviously, Moses die, that kind of stuff. Didn't get to go into Canaan, sort of thing. But seen it, And then Joshua.
He was a great general and leader, wasn't he? Yeah.
Right. He takes over. So Joshua, here we go. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. I was going to say book 1, chapter 1. Book 1, chapter 1. I'm not awake. I'm awake, but I'm not awake in my head. Sorry. Right, let's do it. And this is shorter than the other books. I mean, it's literally what? How long is it all in all? An hour and a half. It's an hour and a half video. So I think Joshua's only got like 24 chapters. I think. Hold on.
Are you sure?
Maybe 30. I thought maybe 27. It's no more than 34. How many chapters has Joshua? 24. 24.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. 24.
I thought it
Right,
was less than that.
Let's do it.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1. Now after the death of Moses the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses my servant is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all.
Jack, good to see you. I seen your comment. I did reply back to you about that link you gave me for Jax. Yeah, I'll review it. I'll review it. I did let you know in there. I don't know if you've seen it for Jax, but yeah, I'll review the dude. Straight away though, I watched him for like 30 seconds to a minute, and straight away, like I understand why you guys maybe like him and stuff like that. But I did say I'll be fair. I did say I'll be blunt though. I'll say if I think he's being blasphemous or anything like that, I'll say it. If I think he's got a good point, I'll say it. You know. Oh, you saw it and you've replied. Sorry, I've just literally kind of drifted off on that because I not long replied back to you. I only just seen it not a few hours ago or whatever. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and do that. I said Monday, but I can't do it Monday. I forgot I've got an appointment on Monday. About an hour and a half before this time on Tuesday, because then Tuesday night I'll be doing a stream with Jaden. So Tuesday afternoon for me, about this time ish. I'll do that for Jax, that video. So yeah, I can't
This
even
reminded me, PJ. I have a great topic for Tuesday. I think I might save it for then. I was gonna actually do it later tonight, but yeah. Now that you said that, we are doing a stream Tuesday. I got just a video for it.
Cool, excellent, nice.
It's not. I don't. Well, I don't know. I might do it. It's not biblical, and I prefer to do biblical streams with you on Tuesdays. So I'll have to decide. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't have to be biblical as long as it's to do with as long as it's to do with truth. You know what I mean? That's fine. Or lies. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm a truther. You know what I mean? I'm not part of the truther community thing, but I look for the truth. You know what I mean? And it's in the title of my
the video is about subliminally. I didn't watch the full video. I just watched the first 4 minutes, and I was like, "Whoa, I need to do a stream on this." He's saying subliminally when you lie, you almost inadvertently tell the truth in certain details backwards. It's weird. I didn't get into the full details of it, but it seems very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's to do with truth, lies, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, being a truther, you have to deal with lies, So yeah.
Well, funny. I know you want to get on the stream. I got muted in the Flat Earth Discord last night because.
Really?
Oh, your first time, huh? Yeah.
No, not my first time. I've been muted in there several times. They have some of the worst moderators I've ever seen.
You know.
I told him I was making an example because I was saying the truth is a double-edged sword sometimes.
Yeah.
And the moderator was like, "No, the truth is not that. You're LARPing." And I was like, "I'm LARPing? What are you talking about?"
Well, that means that you're pretending.
You're pretending, yeah.
Flat out that, yeah.
I was like, "Bro, I'm not pretending. What are you talking about?" And I gave an example, and I was like, "Look, right."
They're hardcore in there. Some of them are assholes. Paul tried to get in there, and then he answered every single question that dude, I can't remember who it was, gave him. But then he had a slightly different opinion on one thing. Or no, what it is, Paul didn't know the answer to one little question. He says, "Well, no, you don't know the answer. To that. You're not flat out that, and you'd be no good at debating. Goodbye. You're not getting
Is this a politics server? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it was in the politics server. Yeah, and I used an example. I said, I didn't want to watch Charlie Church get shot in the neck. Right? Obviously, nobody wants to see that. No. But I also don't want to get lied to. So if I want to know the full narrative, you kind of have to go watch these videos and examine it for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's a double-edged sword. Nobody wants to see that gore, but I also don't want to trust the mainstream narrative. So I have to, unfortunately, put up with the gore so I can form my opinion on it. And it's a double-edged sword. And they muted me for that, and they kicked me out. And they called me a Bible thumper. Ooh, I was like, bro, the flat earth is biblical. Why are you what?
I know.
I sent him a whole rant, and I basically said, you're the reason why even flat earthers don't want to be a part of this community. This community is dying, and you people are the reason for it. I'm in the flat Earth community, and I don't even ever want to join the server again. And then I just left.
Yeah,
Well, that's why we say to ourselves pretty much like flats, PJ.
Yeah, like nobody wants to be in that community anymore. I'm literally a flat earther, and they were calling me a LARPer, a Bible thumper, and a liar.
Yeah,
All because I said the truth can be a double-edged sword sometimes, which I think we could all agree with. Like,
yeah, of course.
but they don't agree with that. No, don't say that to them. They'll mute you and call you a LARPer, fake.
Well, they're new. They're mostly in the new age stuff, man. It's
yeah, I really don't like the flat Earth community. I'm really starting to understand Keith a lot more. I mean, I definitely got it to begin with, but
well,
yeah,
you're not slow, you know.
Well, it's the same as the like the Hebrews 4:12 scripture. You know what I mean? That describes as God. The Bible describes the word of God as sharper than a double-edged sword in Hebrews, signifying that it divides truth from falsehood. So it's a double-edged sword. It's the same kind of thing. But I know exactly from your point of view you're saying, but yeah, it's still a biblical principle.
yeah,
and they called you. Sure. Well, yeah, they called you Bible thumper. You're like, yes, absolutely Bible thumper.
Where with pride?
That's what I told her. I was like, yes, bro. I honestly, I kind of like it when they do that because it just gives me a chance to like stand on my faith.
You know, when people just come, like if you've been in flat Earth from the start and you're not in Christ, you know what I mean? But you recognize this, it's always just, there's definitely a creator. But is that enough? Flat Earth becomes your God and the creator becomes a story, a mystery to who did it, but he's there somewhere. But then if he's not there, you know what I mean, nobody knows who this creator is, then flat Earth is the God. You know what I mean? To them, sort of thing. So I am when people say, I've been in it for a good while, and I recognize it that there's a creator, God, but it doesn't have to be like Christ and all that, does it? I'm like, well, tell me, who is this creator of your flat Earth God then? When the Bible describes a lot of things to do with flat Earth principles,
it seems to be spot on. Like pretty much exactly spot on. Like it's almost to a T.
I got a question for you guys. Did Christ come to create a division? I think he did.
Yeah, he came to divide. Yeah.
Well, exactly, absolutely. Right, let's do this then, Joshua. Chapter 1.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord...
Absolutely, Thomas. Effie should bring them to Jesus. But if it's not, then what good is the truth of Effie actually doing for them? It just means they've got knowledge now. That's it. What about salvation?
Yeah, that's basically Gnosticism. Oh, knowledge will give me salvation. That's not how it works. Yeah.
Right. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's what it turns into, even though they don't know it. I mean, you could call them Gnostics. They'd be like, well, I don't believe that stuff. Like, what are you all about? But by what you're saying, that's what you're professing. Unknowingly professing, but that's what you're professing.
Yeah.
You know? So to say a creator nowadays, after being in flat Earth for 10 years, that's not good enough. Sorry, it's not good enough.
You got to be specific.
Yeah. I mean, Mikey Smith, he acknowledges a God, creator, but he hasn't done nothing with it, and he's been in it for a while. I like Mikey Smith, but he needs Christ.
I think a lot of people just, I don't know, they just don't have the motivation to go read these things, I guess. I don't know.
Well, look how much motivation Mikey Smith has got for flat Earth, to the point where he goes out, he actually goes out pushing it. He's
basically preaching flat Earth,
He's doing a ministry, basically. But yet it's not of Christ. It's a good thing, but it's not Christ. You know what I mean?
And I dare say if he did orientate it more towards Christ, I bet it would probably flourish and he'd do even a lot better with it, perhaps. Or maybe it would be worse, but that would be even more testament that what you're doing is right, because the world's, kind of supposed to hate it in a way. They hated Christ before they hated us.
There's one thing that Mikey misses, and when I actually talked to him when he came out here, is that he doesn't get the physics of it. That's what it is.
The physics of what?
Of God?
The earth. he doesn't get the containment. He doesn't get he preaches the firmament, but he thinks that nature made it. And this is what he told me.
What? Hold on. So,
Nature made the firmament.
Hold on, but he acknowledges the creator.
Yeah, I don't get it neither.
That is
Nature made the dome.
Yeah.
Where in nature do you see domes getting built? Yes, you see bees making honeycombs and hexagons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But where in nature do you see that size of something we can't even really? We see it because it's the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We see it, but we don't see the structure as such.
I'm going to quote him.
Ready? Trying to do as well. Yeah.
He said it's a containment is a natural thing, kind of. He said he thinks that we had it wrong about the God creating it, but then he believes in a creator, so I don't understand where he gets off.
What he thinks flat Earth was naturally created.
I guess I think maybe God created nature.
He believes in a creator, so that in that case he basically believes in a Big Bang type story, but
a flat Earth Big Bang.
Flat Earth Big Bang, a geocentric flat, but no rotation of like planets and orbit of Earth around the sun. Does he think that he doesn't think the Earth's orbiting the sun? Does he?
No, I don't think he does. No, he's getting the feel that I think the more he gets better pictures higher up that it actually is. So that's what he told me here, that we had it wrong. Like me and Flats had it wrong about containment. What he said to me.
Goodness.
Sometimes I even worry about Sav a little bit, because sometimes he'll play these videos that are like basically like they might as well be an atheist video, dude. And then he'll play it and nobody speaks up for the truth. And I'm the only one that speaks up, and I'm like, hey, by the way, what that guy just said was total bullocks. The first thing he said was wrong, and then I automatically knew based off the first thing you said, the rest was going to be wrong too. Yeah. And I'm just like, why? I don't ask Sav these things. It's nothing against him. I just kind of worry for him. I hope he's in the right place, obviously, like I want him to be. But yeah, he plays some weird stuff, like actually anti-biblical. Like, oh, well, the Bible was written thousands of years ago. How do I know that it's true? Because it's just been written down and it's probably been corrupted. And I'm like, I don't agree with that.
I love Sav, but
I do too.
The day he sat and told me, I mean, I sat and smiled at it. I didn't say anything to him because it's just okay. You believe that? The day he told me that he concentrates so hard, he made the flames move to in his will. He made flames move by his mind. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You get transfixed on flames. Flames are one of them things that make you trance out. If you in that case, so maybe in that case you're tranced out. You're looking at it,
Well, I've got a different perspective, PJ. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's just another form of manifestation, and manifestation is a demonic practice in the first place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So of course.
God forbid. I'm not saying.
Hold on, I didn't finish. What I was trying to say. Well, of course it is. It's absolutely demonic. If you think if you think you've got telekinesis and stuff like that, it can be demonic. Absolutely. But I'm just saying, people could be tranced out just by looking at flames, and you get a little bit dreamy with it, and you're seeing flames flicker all over the place, and you're in your mind saying, "Go that way, go this way, go this way." And it does, because flames go all over the place and flicker, So I know I love Sav. I don't.
I would prefer that to be the case than the alternative, which is the flame did move and some type of evil spirit moved it for him. Well, that would be the alternative. And manifestation is a real thing. These spirits will show up if you manifest hard enough.
Absolutely, but I don't think Saul was doing.
And I don't think he's trying to play with that. I don't think he knows. No. I don't think he's like, oh, this is like, this is nothing against him. It's more so just me expressing worry for him. I worry for him. I really do. And I want him to be in the right mind state. I want him to, be, fully there with Christ and all of that. So.
Well, I get a lot. What I was talking when you talk about Mikey earlier about containment. You mean Harmon, right? You ever met Harmon? Yeah, he said the same thing. He has the same idea that it's nature that's doing the containing.
Well, no, nature is not doing the containing. God did it when He spoke it. Simple. God did it when He spoke it. How come Scripture lines up with flat Earth? How come it lines up with flat Earth? You know,
it seems like it's a little less scientific too, and more like literally just godly too. Like it almost seems like he literally made a divide where the light goes no further, and he says, "Light, stop here," and it goes no further, and it's the split between the day and the night. And like I almost can see it like he's literally like, this is the edge of the light. It will go no further, and the light listens. It doesn't go any further, and it doesn't have to be this whole like science. Maybe there is science behind it, right? But in creation, I think it was much more godly than scientific. Like he literally was like, light go no further, and the light was divided, and there was day and night. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was.
Jaden, I got a question for you. You knew who came up with the scientific method to begin with, right?
I don't know.
The church, the Christians, dude.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Justin,
was it the good Christians or the Catholics?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I haven't said hello to Justin in Rumble. Justin, good to see you in Rumble. But I can see your comments over in Rumble, but other people in YouTube, we can see it here in StreamYard because of StreamYard. But we can't see your comments. People in YouTube can't see your comments, Jaden, if you're talking to everybody. Just to let you know that. If you think you can type there and people in YouTube see you, they can't. Just to let you know, bro.
Well, they can see it on the video, but not in the...
Well, they can see it in overlay, but some people don't take any notice of the overlay, do they?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But,
it's too small.
I've been reading it. He left a little comment for me, so I read that.
Yeah. Bless you, Justin, though. Look, good to see you, man. Oh, you live on YouTube? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
Nice.
Look, when I'm live on Rumble, I'm always. I'm always live on YouTube when I'm live on Rumble. I only shut down the YouTube when we do the movies, you know. But I'm always live on YouTube, bro. Always at the same time as Rumble. I always link them together, unless I make a mistake and forget, you know, like I did the other week and just did the YouTube side. But that happens. LJ says, I would say Solve and Eric DeBay are the best two guys to defend Flat Earth. Yeah, for Flat Earth, 100%. Just the Flat Earth, but not the biblical cosmology side, though. Not what the Bible says about it. I mean, biblical cosmology, yeah, you can agree with because you can see that, observe that type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely, I agree.
It's cosmogony.
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 Oh, forget cosmogony, man. Yeah, I agree with you, though. I don't know about Eric DeBay. He's brilliant. I don't know about him debating. I know he's good with his flat earth stuff. Don't know about debating. I haven't seen him debate ever. But Solve, great debater when it comes to flat earth.
Yeah.
Great debater, man. Absolutely. I agree,
I see Michael's here.
Yeah, Michael. I'm trying to say hello to Michael, then we need to go.
Oh, Michael. Hey, what's up, brother?
Michael, good to see you, bro.
How you doing? What are you talking about? Yeah.
Have you got something to say before we start?
No, I heard you talking about Mikey Smith. What we're on about?
Oh yeah, well yeah, Mikey Smith apparently now doesn't believe that
Well, that's the way he told me.
God doesn't believe now that God made the dome. Yes, there's a creator, but now nature built the dome. Nature itself.
Can I say this? Where does he get firmament from?
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
From the Bible, no?
He thinks nature built it. He thinks nature built the dome.
I think he may be changing his mind about it, but that's what he told me to start with.
Yeah, but he told you and Flats was wrong about the dome.
He was talking about air pressure and containment. He said we're wrong about it. It's a natural thing.
How can you be wrong about containment? So what does he think?
If it were natural, then it's still a dome, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Of course, but it wasn't grown; it was spoken into existence.
I think it's a sad thing that I see a lot. Like, where did he get this word firmament from? He obviously got it from the Bible and the Christians.
Yeah.
So why are you picking and choosing? You don't believe what the Bible says? Don't use the term firmament. Yeah. Just like the Muslims, why are you listening to Jesus but only half of what he says and you don't think he died? If you don't think Jesus died, then the Bible is no good for you. You might as well not even read about Jesus if you don't think he died for your sins. Why are you hijacking my prophet? Why are you hijacking the book? You take what you like in the book. Oh, yeah, there's probably a dome. I like that word firmament. And then you just rip God out of it. Doesn't Psalm say the firmament shows the handiwork of God? It shows God. That shows God. Yeah, so and I'm not trying to call him like a heretic. He probably is just confused. Like, he just needs guidance.
Nature itself is proof of God. You can't say a Big Bang made it, because that's just a concept made up in somebody's mind that hasn't been proven, cannot be observed, can only be imagined. That's it.
I just wish people would put their trust in the Bible and have some faith.
Hold on, you're talking at the same time. Go. No, you were first, Jaden. Go.
Well, that was it. I just wish they'd put their trust in the Bible and have some faith, because even I don't understand all of these things. And I think the Bible's pretty clear. We will never measure the foundations of the earth, and we'll never measure the heavens above.
Immeasurable.
So we won't know we cannot know the full model. We'll never be able to measure it. It's immeasurable. Only God has measured the foundations, because he's the one that laid them. And so we have to have some type of faith. Like, as flat earthers, we want to know everything. We want to have a whole model. We want to have all the answers to the globe. But unfortunately, I think if we were to know all of these things, then it would kind of take away God from creation. Like, there's certain things that we probably won't know about, and that's okay. We don't have to know everything.
That's one of the problems you see with your globetards. Like, if it's not that, then what is it? Like, they need to have an answer for what it is. They can't accept that there's things that you don't know.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And that's there's always going to be things that we don't know. We will never, ever know what the sun and moon.
I like not knowing.
Exactly. I mean, it's good. It's mystery. Looking up to the sky. Look at no. Look at no. You're not. We're not.
God spake unto Joshua the son of Nun. Moses.
Look at. I said you're not getting in chat.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Well, so what are you doing here then? You can be in chat. You can be in chat, but you can't be in here.
You weren't talking about.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I said yes, but I'm getting to start. We were just having a blather before we start. I'm starting now.
But you were talking about the globe.
It doesn't matter. It's a Bible stream. We're not debating.
No.
We're just chatting.
You don't know nothing about globe anyway, Lucas. So
you don't. So look at I don't mind you being in chat, but when the Bible started, you can't be here because you'll just want to debate it. Simple.
Okay, see you guys.
See you later, bro. Later.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, man. But, I've told you. I have told you.
It's understandable. I think.
I know it certainly is. There's nothing against Luca, but when we're here to read the Bible, listen to the Bible, look at it, we're here to say yes and amen to it and talk about it, not to debate it.
And 120 days don't cut it, dude. Anyways, PJ, I was trying to say earlier, I did set Mikey straight on that, and I did set Harmon straight on it, but they haven't brought it back to me again since then. So, they know where I stand on it. God created the dome; it has to be contained. Or it won't work.
Nice.
Yeah, and it makes sense. It makes sense.
Of course, it makes sense. God.
Let's get started. If I could ask this question, hopefully you have a quick response. If not, then I'll say the question.
Go quick. Go.
I just want how does it not make sense to him? Like, what is this whole problem with the whole pressure gradient and living in a pressurized system? I don't understand. Like, how does he not get that? Living in a container, there's pressure in the container. Like, did he give you like any actual rebuttals, or did he just say, I don't get it, so I don't want to believe it? Because that's understandable. If you don't fully grasp something and you don't want to believe it because you don't fully understand it, that makes sense. I get that.
I think he must just get it from a certain video and stuff like that, and he might go with it because I remember. He doesn't believe in Christ and anything like that. I remember him putting up a TikTok video and saying, Christians, look at this sort of thing. Can't remember what it was about, but it was about an alternative Christ, so he also looks at the alternative of Christ, you know what I mean? So I think,
they go with the Gnostic stuff that DeBay went with originally, that Christ is the Son kind of thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Luca, for leaving. Bless you, man. Right, let's do it. You've got anything to say, Michael? Because you've said least.
Yeah, well, he asked a question to us all, didn't he? So, where I stand on Mike anyway. Like, I'm not going to go into that. But
no, of course.
Mike is like, he wants to be that guru.
He does.
Look at me. I'm the only one who's photographed firmament. I'm not being funny, right? But every time it's dark and you look up, you'll see firmament.
Every time.
I don't need no photographs of it. And I'll remind you what it says in Romans 1, I think it is, the proof of God is in creation. So
right.
If Mikey thinks he's looking at said firmament and he's taking photos of said firmament, then he needs to be taking them steps to finding out He knows there's a God because he knows there's a firmament. So and he's taking next steps then to find out who this God is.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is crazy to think. The guy who claims to be one of the only people with a picture of the firmament doesn't even believe God made the firmament. That's like an oxymoron almost. Like,
yeah, but he actually thinks that he does do a lot for flat Earth, but he thinks that other people should be doing the exact same as him. There's no point in debating. I mean, I know there's no point in debates as such, but it still gets the information out there. In other ways, he thinks his way is the only way. And he used to criticize flats, what he did, debating all that. What's the debates all about? And lazy chairs and lazy boys, and you know.
What is the point in going out with a banner saying Earth's flat to thousands of people if the idea is not to show them that there's a God in this place?
It should be God. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The flat Earth becomes God to them, even though they acknowledge a creator. He just becomes a mystery, and flat Earth is the God. You know what I mean? That's it. And I'm sorry if you've been in flat Earth since 2015 and you're not in Christ. What the hell? I mean, I'm sorry, but I know there's a creator because the Earth is flat now. You know, knowing there's a creator doesn't cut it. That is just a mystery being out there somewhere that possibly could have made this place. That's what you're saying. You know, that's no better than the Big Bang. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think they don't want to get to know the creator. I think they're afraid. To be honest.
No, it's the sin thing. It's the sin thing.
Yeah.
Conviction of sin is a hard thing to take. And the Holy Spirit have already tried convicting them. You know what I mean? Or they already know it. They ignore it. Choose to ignore it. Willful ignorance doesn't cut it either. I'm sorry. Ignorance willful ignorance is not an excuse.
Tenth man once told me when I was doing Bible study that the reason people don't want to come to Christ is they're doing something bad in their life. There's something dark in their life.
That's what I'm saying. Sin.
They don't want light shining on that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Absolutely.
Whereas like people who've done bad things who come to Christ, they're open about them bad things, you know what I mean? But there's people who keep them bad things secret, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. How many testimonies have you been through with prisoners who have found Christ that have did atrocities you wouldn't believe? You know,
my uncle's one of those people, dude. He found Christ in prison.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't you? Didn't Christ say go to the prisons and you know what I mean, and minister to people in prison, go visit them and stuff like that? So why wouldn't you then meet Christ in prison? You know, I mean, salvation-wise, I don't mean meeting face to face. People think,
you know, as far as Mikey goes, until it is all self, you know, I do this, I do that. He needs to address that before he can even.
Well, he doesn't have the biblical principles. Like that's a biblical thing, being humble and, you know,
humility,
putting others before yourself. You have to, and even I struggle with that too.
I don't know if you know, Jaden, but me and PJ had to do a stream calling him out because
3 hours worth, 3 hours stream for
wow,
40-minute segment.
What is this?
I know PJ's like, I mean, I forgive him and that, but I don't want nothing to do with him.
I mean, since then he knows. Even then, he knows how I feel about what he does and what he says. Now I appreciate what he does. What he does is great, fantastic. But it's not the only way, Mikey. And when he was going on like to Jim about coming in, Jim's comments, and after I told him about it, he still continued afterwards. We told him, he's saying, "Oh, look, that's out of focus. You know, you're giving people the wrong. You're giving people the wrong impression of what they really are. It's not how they really look. It's out of focus and all that kind of stuff. You know, you usually you can't use the P900 and so and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You're giving people the wrong idea. You know, like if you listen to Jim's videos, he just all it is a P900. What he sees with a P900 in the sky, he does not make any claims as to what they are, how they should look. He just presents what his P900 sees, and he doesn't say a word. He doesn't literally say a word in his videos. Nothing at all. You know, so he makes no claims.
this is my biggest pet. I'm going to air it while we're talking about it, right?
Go for it.
Slags telescopes off, buys a set of binoculars and films down one side at binoculars. That's just a telescope, Mikey.
It's a telescope. That's a telescope. What's the point in that? What's the point in getting the binoculars? You film through one side. I mean, it's like you say, it's just a bloody telescope. And I'm sorry, I have, like I say, I've forgiven him, but he's still, like, he used to say things like, Flats doesn't deserve them super chats he's getting because he doesn't do as much for flat earth than Mikey. Mikey once said to me, and I think he come and said something in Messenger to me after it all came out, and so before me and Michael did the stream on him, he came in and said something like, because I was defending Flats and something like that. I wasn't going off it. I mean, it was kind of fine with me. He put all this, and at the end of it, he kind of says, yeah, but Flats doesn't deserve that. I do 10 times more than Flats. I do 10 times more than Flats.
This was like ongoing of it best part of the year, wasn't it? Little snipes you there in making it.
He wouldn't say names. But you knew exactly who you were
you're talking about. Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, I've forgiven him. I don't go watch him anymore. And now and again, if Sea Lightning comes in and says, can you come and help us in the street? I'll go over. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how I can help really because I haven't got a spanner there. But I can say things to the trolls and stuff. But yeah, now and again. But I don't watch him in general. I do appreciate what he does, his observations and stuff. But Mike, it's not the only way. You're not the only one that does it. Does observations. You're not the only one that does this for flat earth. Just because you don't see the people on YouTube doing what you do, it doesn't mean say there's not people out there doing the same crap. Some people just don't come on social media.
Like, I'll say this: I don't need him to prove the firmament is real. I already know. So I mean, God already did the work, man. You didn't have to do that. Like, I appreciate it, but
flat earthers who don't or haven't got God in their life and don't believe in Jesus, they seem to think that flat earth's going to save you. And I'm not being funny. Like, in 10 years, I've been a flat earther. It's not affected my life in any way, good or bad.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just a bit of knowledge that you know.
It's knowledge. I'd say if it doesn't lead you to Jesus, it's just knowledge. And like Thomas just said, that's pride. Something that was in my head there. It's pride. Exactly that. And it's willful ignorance. It's pride. 100%.
Well, I'm not trying to
like I say, he just said, hold on. He just said before that, after discovering flat earth, he was a Christian within a year. That's how it should be. A year. I mean, people have had 10 times that, knowing there's a creator, but haven't come to Christ. Like Mike just said, it is just knowledge if you don't know God.
Right into perspective, though, there's been Globers saved all their lives.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
yes. That's exactly. They're deceived about the earth, but they're still saved. They've been saved, and you know what I mean. And you know something that they don't, but they know the better part of the whole situation than you don't. You know what I mean? They know the truth, that made. They think the truth made that globe. It made the truth made creation, the flat earth, and that, not the globe. But that's where they're deceived. But they have got the actual truth. You know, I mean, heliocentrism is bad, but they've got Christ. They've still been saved. So they've still like. So to you're using flat earth as your God, but yet someone who's deceived about the ball will go to heaven while you won't.
So what good did it do for you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Heliocentrism is just another gateway for paganism to come in. That's why they named all the planets the way they did, and all that. I wish it would never happen, but it did.
Enoch said that too. He said all the chiefs of the stars will be worshipped as gods.
Yes,
and as far as I mean, maybe it's interpreted differently, but the chiefs of the stars.
You might know what verse it is. Like I couldn't find it when I was looking for it, but I would under
70, chapter 70 something or 80, I think.
I'm sure I've read somewhere else it talks about looking at these things, these demons, devils, what it calls them in Enoch, in
Right.
Firmament,
That's right.
that it leads men's minds astray.
Yeah, they lead men's minds. Yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah.
I'm sure I've read it, but I can't find it. So you might be able to find that, Jaden.
Yeah, I think actually that quote that you read is either right next to it or in the same chapter as the quote that I was reading.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's
I might
get
be able
this
to find
done.
it for you.
That's a 45-minute chat before we even start. Well, 40 minutes. I mean, the intro was about 3 minutes, whatever, So about 40 minutes.
We don't do enough, we don't do enough streams where it's just a free for all chat.
No, of course not. But it's good. I mean, it's good that we can do this. And yeah, but obviously, I feel bad saying Luca go away, but at the end of the day, it has to be done. He knows that I asked him not to come in these, and he agreed. It was fine. But he hears that we say Globe. No, it's still the same stream, Luca. Still the same stream, though. Just because we mentioned Globe, it doesn't give you the cue to come in. We're not debating you. We're not debating it. You know what I mean? We're just telling people.
It's like a tennis ball, isn't it?
I'm telling you. Oh, well.
Fetch, boy, fetch.
Right, let's do it.
I put a little citation there in the chat.
Yeah, let's just quickly read it. You read it. You put it there, dude.
So it says, "And the whole order of the stars shall be concealed from the sinners, and the thoughts of those on the earth shall err concerning them, and they shall be altered from all their ways. Yea, they shall err and take them to be gods."
They shall err. Yeah. Nice. And that's
Have you ever thought about just quickly? Have you ever thought about this, Jade? All them radio telescopes. What makes you think that they're looking and not listening?
Could be, man. Yeah, I've got some weird theories when it comes. This is similar, but I think a lot of these things, like, they're chained away in darkness, right? Like, they'll never be able to escape that darkness. No. And I think with CERN and these things, they're talking about opening portals to other dimensions. I think they're literally trying to open portals, maybe not to free these things, but if they can go down there or find some way to communicate with these ancient spirits that have been locked away until judgment in utter darkness, these fallen angels, I think that's what the CERN thing is really trying to do. They're trying to open portals to get to those places and talk to these things. It sounds crazy, but it wouldn't be surprising because they can't. They're chained down there. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're going to be able to break the chain. So the only way would be to, like, somehow communicate with them. I don't know how they would do it, but CERN would possibly be a way when they admit they're opening portals and they don't know what's going to come out the other side.
Well, like that darkness is that darkness you see above. That's where they're chained. And if you read Book of Jude, it says wandering stars who are chained in everlasting darkness.
That's right.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Book of Jude's probably one of the shortest books. I'd
say it's the shortest book.
Full of some great information. Like, it tells you that it was Jesus who fetched the people out of Israel and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I read some of that on my stream earlier, some of Jude.
Yeah.
The shortest book.
The blackest darkness has been reserved forever. Wow, interesting.
What, Roger?
I think the book of was it Hosea, or how you say it?
Hosea.
Yeah, Hosea. Yeah, that's the shortest book.
No, I'm talking about New Testament.
Oh, okay.
What you think is Hosea shorter than Jude? Do you think?
I think so. I'm gonna look it up.
Jude's rare short, like it's.
Well, Jude is just like a page. It's like a chapter. Well, probably more than one chapter, but it looks like a chapter. You know what I mean? Sort of thing.
Yeah, the thing is, Aaron, you don't know that CERN's not doing all.
CERN.
No, I think it's definitely real. They're doing occultic rituals, dude. I mean, they got the Hindu statues and they're doing like Hindu dances to these false gods. Yeah, I think it's total. I think it's a CERN is a occultic religious organization, and they're trying to contact entities. I'm almost certain of it.
I mean, they use 666 as the part of the logo. You know what I mean? Don't they?
And they got the statues. I mean, bro, there's been CERN has literally uploaded videos on their own. Like, this is their own videos where they're doing demonic dances, lighting torches, and dancing around these big Hindu statues. And this is on the CERN YouTube page. Like, they put it out there for you to see. And they're also quoted in saying,
I mean, they're
quoted in saying, we're going to open a portal. We don't know what's going to come out the other side. That's what they said. They're trying to open a portal and they don't know what they're going to find. I mean, that's their own words. I'm just telling you what they said.
I mean, I know it's different portals, but it talks about portals as well, and doesn't it? Sort of thing.
Well, that's different. Yeah.
Have you seen that Jody Rose clip where he's talking about these ancient beings coming and they're not going to care about us? And have you seen that clip?
No, I haven't seen that.
Jody Rose, who were involved with creating D-Wave computers.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him, unfortunately.
I'll find you a clip, man. I'll find you a clip. Very interesting, like.
It sounds like it.
They're saying here in this.
It likens them to Lovecraftian old ones.
Oh yeah.
As I said, sounds something going on there. Area 51, Babylon working, walks like a dog, quacks like a dog. Yeah, true, true. Yeah, I know. Obviously, Heaven doesn't think so, but I do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Don't you laugh at me, Heaven? Don't you dare laugh at me, woman! You get out of my chat right now.
There's a lot of stuff too.
I will take your guitar away from you for 3 weeks.
No guitar.
3 weeks without
You're grounded from music.
Yeah, you'll have to go a cappella. Actually, I might zip your mouth as well.
But this is a scary thing with truth community, like, so because we know NASA lies, so now CERN lies, but no one actually knows what they're doing at CERN.
Yeah. I mean, even what I said is a guess. I'm just taking what they gave us with the occultic stuff and the 666, and it is weird,
But we have to tread carefully now in this so-called truth community because I don't think there's much truth in it anymore.
No,
you're so right, man. Yeah.
That's
they had the pagan stuff right back in.
I don't feel loads of truth, but now it gets to be like their musings. Like let's surmise this. It's fine. You can speculate anything, surmise anything, but don't say it's actually as fact when you don't know it's fact.
Well, I think they're running out of content.
Yeah. So Go
so
on.
they need the next psyop. Every time somebody dies, they're like, yes, 10 more videos. Thank God there's another psyop. Whereas I'm like, I don't want there to be another psyop, but if there is some truth to be said, then I'll make a video. But I'm not like on the lookout for my next hit piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey PJ, the shortest book in the Bible is 3rd John. Second book, 2nd John.
But that's the thing though. I put 1, 2, and John, 1, 2, and 3 John together. Is it 3 John?
There's one book.
2, 3 Peter. I can't remember. I put all them together. I know it's not one book, but they're in sequence, obviously consecutive, sort of thing. So I just put them together. They're all John. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The book of Obadiah and Jude are the last, the shortest books.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying New Testament, like, but
Jaden, that link in private chat, that's at Johnny Rose.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'll take a look.
Yeah, have a look, man. You might have seen it, like, and just forgot. It's all.
Yeah, I've seen clips of this. I've seen people clip this before. I haven't watched the full thing though.
Interesting, like there's one other video where he's talking about D-Wave computers, and he's like, it says it's like an altar to an alien god or something. The things they say regarding this technology is crazy. Like,
wouldn't shock me.
Say again?
Wouldn't shock me at all if that's what they're trying to do.
No, they're definitely trying to communicate with these chained up fallen angels. Definitely, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe they want to know their side of the story, Michael. That's all they're not trying to get any kind of power out of it or anything.
I mean, like, if these people think that Lucifer was the one who gave us knowledge and God was the one who were keeping us locked up in Eden and all that business, if they follow that train of thinking, then they must think that these other fallen angels are in prison to keep truth from us or something. You know, that kind
Of course,
Right.
of course,
Yeah.
of course. Now that's stupid. That's so stupid because if people think they're right, then why is it the God who's bad? You know what I mean? Our God who's actually good. Why is it he's more powerful? More powerful then? Why is he able to? Why is it if they're really the truth, they should be God, the God, shouldn't they? If they're the truth, they're the ones. So why is God powerful and able to do that to the angels? It's ridiculous to say that God is the evil one. It's ridiculous. It's really bad, man. It's
is
totally
that evil? Is that evil? He came to earth and let him nail him to a cross.
exactly. Exactly. Right, that's 55 minutes. Let's get started.
I'm going to go in 20 minutes.
Right. I know I was only going to do a 2-hour stream, try and get a good few chapters done. So far, we've got to Joshua chapter 1, verse 1. Right, I'm taking you back to the beginning and let's do it. Sorry, guys. I'm not sorry because it's a decent conversation. It's not debating. It's not arguing. It's just normal conversation that sometimes people get good stuff out of it. Sometimes they haven't heard, like we talk about the start of flat Earth and why people should believe and be in Christ because of it. You know what I mean? If they're not after 10 years, then it's good to know that that kind of stuff for other people.
It's like truth stepping stones, really, isn't it? You find one, and you move on to another, and the ultimate truth is Jesus Christ. There's people who are like halfway across this bridge of stepping stones and don't want to go any further.
That's it.
They're scared.
It's getting too uncomfortable for them now. Too uncomfortable. That's it. It's willful ignorance. Even though they say that the truth is looking for absolute truth. Well, you're not. You're not, because you're shaming the creator, but you're putting him just to the back of your mind and outside whatever he did it, and that's it. Cool. But yeah, now we've got the flat earth to investigate and to worship.
That's what annoys me, like when Russian Vids calls you baby truther, it's like I know Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior and he died for my sins, that's the height of truth.
Exactly. What's up there, Heron? PJ, you should do a silly Bible read where you do let Luca on to debate it. Would be hilarious. No,
it would be rough.
It might be funny to listen to, but it's not funny to be in a debate with him.
No, I know it's not. And the reason that I'm not letting him in anyway is because he just tries to debate it for the sake of it. And when we start, when we debated done whatever, and we start playing the scriptures again, we start playing the video and watching the Bible and listening to it, he thinks of something else. He sits there with his camera on, tapping his hand, going,
Yeah, but I could literally just go to ChatGPT and debate that and look at a picture
It's bad. But yeah, it would be funny. And the reason I didn't let him in as well is I asked him not to come in is because someone who is very, very interested in the scriptures, absolutely spirit filled with Christ, you know what I mean, wants to hear these and listen to them and see them, and be with people who believe the same thing. I'm not going to reveal who it is, obviously, but a certain person, it thinks Luke is an agitator, which he is, and she or he can't stand him. You know what I mean? Really, and left the stream, because she can't listen to him. You know what I mean? Especially when he's not saying yes and amen, and that's what we're here for. Basically, it's debate.
Hey, Keith, welcome.
Lots in the hoos.
Hey, gentlemen, I don't hear Joshua yet. We're still talking.
No. I was trying to get to the hour point. We're in 59.5. So let's do it on the.
You can literally clip that hour off as a separate thing, like.
Yeah, this is a whole great discussion in its own, man. This has been actually pretty nice.
I'll stick out, but I could cut it and just put it as a video too. I could do that. I will do that. I'll put it out tomorrow as a video or something, because I'm doing the testimony tomorrow, then movie night. So I'll put it out as a video because I'm not doing what you call it, Proverbs at the minute, because we ate the minute, well, ever again, because we finished it. but not ever again. You know what I'm saying? Old Flats in the hoose.
Hey, what's
Yo.
up, man?
Hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
Hello. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, we've been
Well,
on
we've just
Joshua
tried
1. We've been on Joshua 1, verse 1 for an hour. Because we
We've all
got
just gone hijacked it, right?
we're just about to start. What are you saying, Flats? You got anything to say? Did you hear anything we were talking about?
No, I just got in.
Okay, we was talking flat earth, stuff like that. Why people who are flat earthers, I mean, Mikey, we spoke about one of them because apparently now he doesn't believe the dome was put there by God. He thinks that we are wrong to say that gas pressure and contain is done by this big container or something. He now thinks that the dome wasn't made by God, even though he recognized the creator, but it's of nature. Nature did it. Nature must have grown it or something like that. I don't
So
know.
who believes this?
So it would be biological.
Mikey Smith.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Yes.
Mikey Smith.
Yeah. And then
that
it's
would be a
mad.
red flag in my book. Apparently, sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
And then it led us on to, well, other people who for 10 years now, since they come into Flat Earth, have been noticed because Flat Earth brought them to like, oh wow, there must be a creator. And that's great. So like Thomas in chat, when he came a Flat Earther, within a year, he was a Christian. You know, he was with Christ. So we was talking about the Flat Earthers, the truthers that recognize the Flat Earth, recognize the creator through Flat Earth. But now they just, all right, excellent. There's a creator. There's definitely a creator. But it's impersonal. They put him to the side. He's outside of flat Earth, and now it's just all about the flat Earth. But yet, a mystery God is still there. What is the point in flat Earth if it doesn't lead you to the full truth of Christ? You know what I mean? Why haven't they met Christ yet? You know, they just put the creator aside and put flat Earth on top. You know,
They've taken the worshiping the creator and worshiping the creation.
yes.
Yeah, there you go.
100%, man.
The naturalists do the same thing. It's just as bad, you know, like atheists, naturalists. Yeah.
Well, it's just gonna confuse people, man. Because part of the reason I even came to flat Earth in the first place is because people were saying it's biblical, and I was like, oh, really? Let me test it on Scripture. And I was like, oh wow, God be true. And I wasn't even really taking their word for it. I was just saying like, oh well, thank you for confirming the Scripture. God was right. Like, you know what I mean? You didn't make it flat. Like, I thank you for the proof. Like, whereas like, you know, Mikey Smith going out here trying to convert people against the globe. He's not. I don't. Is he even gonna mention God to them at all? Like,
no. Well, no.
Like, that'd be so weird from an atheistic point of view, being presented flat Earth, but not also at the same time also being presented that there's obviously a creator and you need Jesus Christ. Like, that just seems like you have to say both of those things, or else you're going to confuse people.
Yeah, he wouldn't say anything about God, Christ, or anything at all. He'd go straight into like, oh well, how come boats? We can zoom boats back in over the horizon. How come the moon is out at this time, the same time as it's out somewhere else where it shouldn't be on a globe?
But then he goes and talks about biblical things like the firmament, and he still doesn't acknowledge God, even though he uses the biblical terminology, the firmament. How can you call it a firmament and not acknowledge God? That's nuts.
Maybe that's why he has an issue. Maybe that's why he has an issue with everyone saying, "Oh, they don't do street activism."
Yeah.
When that's literally what we do. What you're doing now is activism.
Yeah, the live streams is a form of that.
You know what I mean? You're just not going to the streets and saying, "Guys, guess what? The Earth's flat." We know that it's more important to preach God's word than to say, "Hey, guys, the Earth's flat," because Earth's flat is just part of the creation.
Yeah,
the message is actually God loves you. That's what the message.
Yeah, if you haven't come to Christ within 10 years, if you've been in the flat Earth community or whatever, known about flat Earth and believe in flat Earth for 10 years now, I'd say 10 to 11 years, and you just still acknowledge a creator, but you haven't come to Christ, then flat Earth is just knowledge.
It's idol.
You know?
It's an idol.
It's an idol. You haven't got the full truth, the ultimate truth. You've got some truth, but it hasn't led you to the truth.
No, it is an idol. People have pictures of it on the wall, and they have little red domes.
They sell it.
You know what I mean? That
He maps up all of them place. Hey, Herman, I'm only joking.
And it is kind of an idol in a way, because just like the Globers, these AE map lovers just cannot seem to give up their model, even though they're presented with evidence that goes against it. They have to have a model. So they're just like the Globers, you know, oh, well, you know, I know it doesn't work in this sense, but the Globe's right like 80% of the time, so I'm not going to give it up. Like,
Well, there is a map salesman. His name is Betty Anjo.
Yeah, but now it's really an idol, because you're willing to basically like just not pursue the full truth in order to keep this going.
Yeah.
Like, because I love the AE map. I love all these models. I would love to say I figured it out. But now I figured out that we can't measure the foundations or the firmament or the heavens. So I'm pretty convinced that we'll never really truly have a model, and I'm okay with that. And I think we should like all try to be okay with that. And it helped me because I'm doing it from a biblical perspective. When people told me outside of the Bible, I was always like, well, we have to know. There has to be an answer. But reading more into the Bible, it seems like only God knows, because he's the one that created it. And that's fine. But people want to know everything, you know, just like the Globers. They think they've mapped out the whole earth. There is no foundations. There is no heaven above.
But that's the thing. A model doesn't always dictate reality, though. And
yeah.
I believe God's creation is so magnificent that it's actually almost impossible for us to know it completely.
Yeah, it's unmodelable. I agree. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, to know it all, you know what I mean? Then you're likening yourself to God.
This reminds me of false pastors and false teachers. They build these ideas to get you in. They'll perform these false miracles and things, and then they get you in, because to them, just telling you the gospel is not enough. You have to lie. Right. You have to soften the truth to talk to itching ears. You have to slay people in the spirit and pay them to basically be actors and fall over. Yeah. And it's kind of the same with the models and everything. Like, people, I mean, maybe some people are still pushing these models and they don't know, but I don't know if I'm going to give Banjo the pass. I'm sure he's been presented with the evidence and he won't give it up. Well, he's selling something, and he's
yeah, exactly.
Hold on, really quick, BJ. He just thinks that flat Earth alone isn't enough, and if I have this new model or this new idea, this will be the catalyst to convert them to flat Earth. And he's using this model to be that catalyst, so to speak, right? And it's I use that false teacher example. It's the same thing. Like, the truth isn't enough. They have to spice it up. They have to add a lie. They have to have a model, and it's just. That's just not how you do it, bro. Because now you're adding to it.
So people like that are hypocritical. I mean, I like Banjo. I never watched all this stuff anyway. I didn't really think he was all that.
He doesn't seem awful, but
you know. But the thing is, when he's doing what he's doing lately, you know what I mean. And he going off at people for symbology and all this signs and stuff, and professing Christ, but never ever doing anything scriptural, biblical on his streams or videos. All he's saying is I'm with Christ, but he doesn't preach it. He professes it, but he doesn't do the Great Commission. He doesn't mention it. He just says, "Oh, if you're a Christian like me, then you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, shouldn't have this."
Well, the very man who made the Gleason's map itself wrote a book at Heaven.
Roger, 2 seconds. I think Mike wanted to talk. I think we started talking at the same time. You can talk after.
Sorry. There, Mike.
Regarding Banjo, Flats knows, but I don't think I've told anybody else. But I tried to get in touch with him privately, and I've been blanked.
See.
Back in the day, I emailed him and he talked to me back. Yeah, and that was 4 years.
How's it going, guys? Sorry, I was away. You Michael, Roger.
How's it going?
You
already said hello.
Oh, good.
I know. You already said hello.
Yeah.
On earth? What's going on there?
I sent a link to the book in chat. That's the book, right, Roger? Is that the book?
The Gleason's book.
Yeah. Is the Bible from heaven? Is the earth a globe?
Hey, I want to. Good to see you. Good to see you. Always a pleasure, bro. Yeah, it's hypocritical. What he's doing. Flats. It was Anson Howard I was talking about the other day that called me a false Christian. You're a false Christian because I had the moon and all that stuff, and he started my chat and all that. It was Anson Howard. That's the name I was looking for. Yeah, he just followed Banjo's lead for some reason.
He was slagging me and other people off in, you know, Tom from Sheffield.
Yeah, the
We're in his chat slagging us all off, like.
See what I mean? See, what was it? What's he called again? What's his channel? Immigrant? Wait, immigrant? No, what's it called?
English refugee. He's
yeah.
He's had his main channel took down, like.
Okay. Right, we'll have to get some of this done. An hour and 10 chat. I'm definitely gonna have to cut this as a separate video. So I need to get at least a few chapters done. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Well, good. Are we all spoke out? Are we all speaked out?
I reckon.
Never fully spoke out.
Yeah.
Never. We all have to just do a stream of randomness one day.
I will say, like, I think we should definitely pray for Mikey and all of these. All
of
the
course, always.
Because I think God, He does work in His own ways, and I mean, I do think as long as we're breathing, everybody's got hope to turn things around.
Absolutely. I mean, here we go again. She comes. This sister comes here to hear the word, and she hasn't heard any of the word. She's good, but I hope Luca understands when he came in that.
Luca too. Yeah, pray for him.
Pray for him. Absolutely. He came in. He knows not to come into the Bible streams, but he still came in because he had the globe.
And I know it's tough because I dare call them bad actors, where they are constantly coming back. I mean, you guys have been dealing with Luca for years now, so I know when you see these things, it's like, oh, I've already prayed for them, but don't lose hope. They're still.
You have to be fervent.
It's all God's timing.
The thing is, everybody needs praying for who's not found Christ. But the thing with Luca is, he's heard enough now to where he's touching that line, and there'd be no excuse.
Right.
Yeah, that's when it becomes a double-edged sword, because now you can't be ignorant.
The problem with Luca is he's made up his mind to not accept it. You know what I mean? We can still just pray for him, but he's literally closed off that avenue.
Yes. I mean, they say that we are the hand wavers all the time. All the time. And Luca would agree that we're hand wave this, we hand wave that. But then we give Luca the evidence all the time, or you even in scripture, flat earth, whatever, thinks about, and he might concede, but then he'll double down, and then he like I say, calls us the hand wavers, tell him the truth, and he sits there and goes, nah. That's literally a bloody hand waver. You sit there and just go, nah, especially after conceding.
Nah, let me ChatGPT it really quick. Well, ChatGPT says it's not flat, so.
We're getting on with it now. Definitely getting on with it now, sister. I'm doing it now. Bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, well, ChatGPT does say it's a camel, so.
Exactly. Here we go.
The book of Joshua.
Again.
Chapter 1. Now after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses my servant is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses. From the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea toward the going down of the sun, shall be your coast. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Be strong and of a good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or...
Hey, catch up. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
...or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Yo.
Sorry, I've got to do this, but whose land? Whose
Hold
land?
on.
Palestinian land, man.
Whose land?
Yeah, exactly.
The river to the sea, not Palestine.
The river to the sea. They don't know the river, then they don't know the bloody sea. They don't know that it's the River Jordan, to the bloody Mediterranean. But they say it, and they say it, and they say it. And
Well,
I-
dude,
And I
it's in
just want to
Vegas.
point out,
It's
guys.
not here.
I want to point out this land was promised to Abraham over 3,000 years ago.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah, there's been loads of
before you
that.
press play again, I'm sorry, PJ, but if you go onto my community page, I've uploaded 2CTV today from London. All Pallywallies sat on floor getting arrested and carried off like old carpets. It's rare funny. And they're all like old teachers and that. Like, it's ridiculous. Well, I mean, you know what I'd do? I'd collect them all up, chuck them on a plane, and drop them on Palestine. Really would.
That's the thing.
It's like,
All these
what do they
people
think
should be
that they're
dropped in
achieving,
Gaza.
though?
Actually, all these people should be taken to Gaza and say, fine, you want to live there? Go live there. Tell us how great it is.
But it's like sitting on the floor holding a Palestine action sign and getting carried off by a police. What does that achieve? Like?
Well, you guys have seen the news, right?
What did
They
Flotilla?
Hamas has accepted to release the
Hostages.
terrorists and the hostages, and Trump is like setting a deadline for Sunday to.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually going to work out or not, but I think for now, at least until Sunday, they're not.
know
Like,
that
there's a
Israel-
ceasefire.
Yeah.
That's how you want to accept it. Like,
Yeah.
The thing is, if this is accepted, it is very in line with Bible prophecy and the coming of the Antichrist.
Yeah,
Right.
I could see that. Yeah.
And I just want to point out, you know the flotilla that Greta Thunberg and the Mad? They've stripped
Yeah.
all the ships. There was nothing. There was no aid food on any of those boats. All they had on there was a bunch of used condoms.
Wow.
Literally,
Wow.
that's all they had.
Unbelievable.
and she proper supports Hamas, doesn't she? Like, and I've heard her talking about Allah as well.
Yeah, there's actually a letter from Hamas to her that they got. So she works for Hamas.
Wow.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong, and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, Pass through the host, and command the people, saying, Prepare you victuals. For within 3 days ye shall pass over this Jordan, to go in to possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you to possess it. And to the Reubenites, and to the Gadites, and to half the tribe of Manasseh spake Joshua, saying, Remember the word which Moses the servant of the Lord commanded you, saying, The Lord your God hath given you rest, and hath given you this land. Your wives, your little ones, and your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side Jordan. But ye shall pass before your brethren armed, all the mighty men of valor, and help them, until the Lord hath given your brethren rest, as he hath given you, and they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God giveth them. Then ye shall return unto the land of your possession, and enjoy it, which Moses the Lord's servant gave you on this side Jordan toward the sun rising. And they answered Joshua, saying, All that thou commandest us.
Yeah.
Did it say the Colorado River or Jordan?
It didn't say Colorado, that's for sure.
We will do, and whithersoever thou sendest us, we will go. According as we hearkened unto Moses in all things, so will we hearken unto thee. Only the Lord thy God be with thee, as he was with Moses. Whosoever he be that doth rebel against thy commandment, and will not hearken unto thy words in all that thou commandest him, he shall be put to death. Only be strong, and of a good courage. Chapter 2. And Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Shittim 2 men.
No, you don't see. We got to chapter 2, guys. Yes.
Amazing.
Let's see if it's another hour before we get to 2. Or
Right,
3.
here we go.
Literally, I'm going to have to drop out anyway, PJ.
All right, bro. Bless you, man. Good for you. Thanks for the chat.
Nice to be in chat with you all.
Cheers,
Love you all.
Michael.
Nice seeing you, Michael.
Yes.
I might
Blessings,
just,
man.
I think my next Saturday, instead of doing whatever I do on Saturdays or whatever, whether it's Bible or normal stream, next Saturday I'll just do random stream.
Yeah.
Like we're doing now, but without
Obviously,
bring scripture if you want, or videos if you want, but it'll just be a random talk or whatever like this.
everybody could bring something that they all want.
Absolutely.
great.
Just bring random, whatever you want to talk about in chat, bring links, bring ideas, whatever. You know?
But you must remember, Michael's full of yellow paint at the moment, so.
Yeah, Michael's always the boss, remember, and you don't get paid. So be frivolous with your ideas.
Bad boss. And don't forget, daytimes are better than night times.
Right, absolutely.
Aye.
Right. Right. Take care, guys.
And despised
Thanks, bro. Thanks for being here, dude. Bless you, man.
secretly, saying, Go view the land, even Jericho.
Oh.
And they went and came into an harlot's house named Rahab, and lodged there. And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, Behold, there came men in hither tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, Bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thine house, for they be come to search out all the country. And the woman took the 2 men, and hid them, and said thus, There came men unto me, but I wist not whence they were. And it came to pass about the time of shutting of the gate, when it was dark, that the men went out. Whither the men went, I wot not. Pursue after them quickly, for ye shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and hid them with the stalks of flax, which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way to Jordan unto the fords, and as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof, and she said unto the men, I know that the Lord hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you, when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the 2 kings of the Amorites that were on the other side Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your God, he is God in heaven above, and in earth beneath. Now therefore, I pray you, swear unto me by the Lord, since I have showed you kindness, that ye will also show kindness unto my father's house, and give me a true token, and that ye will save alive my father and my mother, and my brethren and my sisters, and all that they have, and deliver our lives from death. And the men answered her, Our life for yours, if ye utter not this our business. And it shall be when the Lord hath given us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with thee. Then she let them down by a cord through the window, for her house was upon the town wall, and she dwelt upon the wall. And she said unto them, Get you to the mountain, lest the pursuers meet you, and hide yourselves there 3 days, until the pursuers be returned, and afterward may ye go your way. And the men said unto her, We will be blameless of this thine oath which thou hast made us swear. Behold, when we come into the land, thou shalt bind this line of scarlet thread in the window which thou didst let us down by. And thou shalt bring thy father, and thy mother, and thy brethren, and all thy father's household home unto thee. And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the doors of thy house into the street, his blood shall be upon his head, and we will be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with thee in the house, his blood shall be on our head. If
Do you see the link to the Passover there?
Sorry, was you saying something while I was making a coffee? Sorry, right, go. What did you say?
No, I was saying, did you see the link to the Passover in there?
I didn't because I was making coffee, but I'm sure people would have. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
of course. I mean,
Makes sense.
Is it on this page? Is it on this page here? Does it say it on here what you're talking about, or was it before this?
no, it's on this page.
It's on this page. So, well,
I got my Bible open, so it's on. I have it on my page, but obviously a lot bigger.
Nice. Let me just read it. And the men said unto her, We will be blameless of this thine oath which thou hast made us swear. Behold, when we come into the land, thou shalt bind this line of scarlet thread in the window which thou didst let us down by. And thou shalt bring thy father and thy mother and thy brethren and all thy father's household home unto thee. And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the doors of thy house into the street, his blood shall be upon his head, and we will be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with thee in the house, his blood shall be on our head. If any hand be upon him, right, I won't read the rest. But what did you say again, Flats? About the
I say Passover, the red scarlet.
Right. Yes. Right. Got you. Absolutely.
any hand be upon him. And if thou utter this our business, then we will be quit of thine oath which thou hast made us to swear. And she said, According unto your word, so be it. And she sent them away, and they departed, and she bound the scarlet line in the window. And they went and came unto the mountain, and abode there 3 days, until the pursuers were returned. And the pursuers sought them throughout all the way, but found them not. So the 2 men returned, and descended from the mountain, and passed over, and came to Joshua the son of Nun, and told him all the things that befell them. And they said unto Joshua, Truly the Lord hath delivered into our hands all the land, for even all the inhabitants of the country do faint because of us. Chapter 3. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and they removed from Shittim, and came to Jordan, he and all the children of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. And it came to pass after 3 days that the officers went through the host, and they commanded the people, saying, When ye see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, and the priests the Levites bearing it, then ye shall remove from your place, and go after it. Yet there shall be a space between you and it about 2,000 cubits by measure. Come not near unto it, that ye may know the way by which ye must go, for ye have not passed this way heretofore. And Joshua said unto the people, Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. And Joshua spake unto the priests, saying, Take up the ark of the covenant, and pass over before the people. And they took up the ark of the covenant, and went before the people. And the Lord said unto Joshua, This day will I begin to magnify thee in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. And thou shalt command the priests that bear the ark of the covenant, saying, When ye are come to the brink of the water of Jordan, ye shall stand still in Jordan. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, Come hither, and hear the words of the Lord your God. And Joshua said, Hereby ye shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without fail drive out from before you the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Hivites, and the Perizzites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Jebusites. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth passeth over.
Say again, Keith.
I didn't hear Palestinians anywhere there.
Oh, no, I didn't. Not at all. Not at all.
I got a question for you. If you lived in a town named Shittim, would you change the name of the town?
Oh yeah, that time's been mentioned so much. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me God didn't have a sense of humor.
He did.
You into Jordan. Now therefore, take you 12 men out of the tribes of Israel, out of every tribe a man. And it shall come to pass, as soon as the soles of the feet of the priests that bear the ark of the Lord of all the earth, shall rest in the waters of Jordan, that the waters of Jordan shall be cut off from the waters that come down from above, and they shall stand upon an heap. And it came to pass, when the people removed from their tents to pass over Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of the covenant before the people, and as they that bear the ark were come unto Jordan, and the feet of the priests that bear the ark were dipped in the brim of the water, for Jordan overfloweth all his banks all the time of harvest, that the waters which came down from above stood and rose up upon an heap very far from the city Adam, that is beside Zaratan. And those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, failed and were cut off. And the people passed over right against Jericho. And the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the midst of Jordan. And all the Israelites passed over on dry ground until all the people were passed clean over Jordan. Chapter 4. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over Jordan, that the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, Take you 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe a man, and command ye them, saying, Take you hence out of the midst of Jordan, out of the place where the priests' feet stood firm, 12 stones, and ye shall carry them over with you, and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared of the children of Israel, out of every tribe a man, and Joshua said unto them, Pass over before the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of Jordan, and take ye up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder, according unto the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, that this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye by these stones? Then ye shall answer them, that the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it passed over Jordan, the waters of Jordan were cut off. And these stones shall be for a memorial unto the children of Israel forever. And the children of Israel did so as Joshua commanded, and took up 12 stones out of the midst of Jordan, as the Lord spake unto Joshua, according to the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, and carried them over with them unto the place where they lodged, and laid them down there. And Joshua set up 12 stones in the midst of Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests which bear the ark of the covenant stood, and they are there unto this day. For the priests which bear the ark stood in the midst of Jordan until everything was finished that the Lord commanded Joshua to speak unto the people, according to all that Moses commanded Joshua, and the people hasted and passed over. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over, that the ark of the Lord passed over, and the priests, in the presence of the people. And the children of Reuben, and the children of Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh passed over, armed before the children of Israel, as Moses spake unto them. About 40,000 prepared for war passed over before the Lord unto battle to the plains of Jericho. On that day the Lord magnified Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they feared him as they feared Moses all the days of his life. And the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, Command the priests that bear the ark of the testimony, that they come up out of Jordan. Joshua therefore commanded the priests, saying, Come ye up out of Jordan. And it came to pass, when the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord were come up out of the midst of Jordan, and the soles of the priests' feet were lifted up unto the dry land, that the waters of Jordan returned unto their place, and flowed over all his banks, as they did before.
Sorry, I gotta go. Battery's about to die, but keep the show going, man.
Nice
Much
one,
blessings.
nice one.
You
Good
rock.
having you here,
Bless you,
dude.
man.
See you tonight, bro. See you tonight.
Cheers, Nana. Bye.
Bless, brother.
Blessings all.
And the people came up out of Jordan on the 10th day of the first month, and encamped in Gilgal, in the east border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they took out of Jordan did Joshua pitch in Gilgal. And he spake unto the children of Israel, saying, When your children shall ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean these stones? Then ye shall let your children know, saying, Israel came over this Jordan on dry land. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of Jordan from before you until ye were passed over, as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea, which he dried up from before us until we were gone over, that all the people of the earth might know the hand of the Lord, that it is mighty, that ye might fear the Lord your God forever. Chapter 5. And it came to pass, when all the kings of the Amorites which were on the side of Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel until we were passed over.
Right. Just so you know, I've changed the title. I just added something in front of the title. So I did at the start. Flat Earth, comma, Creator versus Christ chart. That's all I had room to add, because you only get 100 characters. So yeah, that's all I could get in. I literally used every single character, and then Audio Bible, Alexander Scourby Narrates, Joshua 1 sort of thing. So yeah, I will actually cut out the first part and put it out as a video.
Cool. That'll be a good video. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it out tomorrow. So I'll cut it out later. I'll trim it after this, and I'll put it out tomorrow. So.
Cool.
That their heart melted, neither was there spirit in them any more, because of the children.
Do you want a copy to put it over at your channel?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that, to be honest with you. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I'd like to do that, sure.
I'll send you in an email once it's done, yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a good one. For sure.
Yeah, what about you, Roger? Do you want it sent?
Yeah, I'll add it to the big one video we got already on my channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a whole hour, basically. I think we were an hour and like 15 minutes in when we like actually started.
An hour and 13. Well, we started at an hour and 13, went for like I don't know, maybe nearly a chapter, nearly a good few verses, but then stopped for 2 minutes after Michael mentioned we carried on. But I'll just cut it the hour and 13 sort of thing. That other bit will just be in with the Bible sort of thing. Because we kind of like said, well, it was kind of a new thing, but it's kind of like it wouldn't make sense because then you're getting in the video, you're getting a bit of Joshua, and then well, yeah, I'll just cut it in that hour and 13. That little conversation will still be part of
the little conversation in quotes.
So an hour and 13-ish it is.
I don't know how we got that far into it, man. It went.
Yeah,
I might make it 2 parts. I don't know. I've been like struggling to come up with video ideas because like flat Earth is kind of like I don't know. I can't find anything new, you know? Like, I don't want to just sit here and repost, like, oh, let's talk about the curve again. Like, I don't know. I don't want to pull a Nathan Oakley and just talk about level all day long and nothing else.
Of course not. Of course not.
Live streams are easy, but videos, I can't find great topics. So this is very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah,
if you want to dig in the flat Earth, Keith's got tons of videos, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's still the first YouTube result when you look up the Selenian eclipse. He's the first result.
Selenian, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah, when I trim it, obviously, the end will be fine. But when I trim it, it'll have my intro in it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna edit it anyways.
I was going to say, do you want to edit or do you want me to trim my intro out?
No, I can just edit it. Whatever's easy for you.
It'll just be easier for me just to trim it at an hour and 13. But I could trim the start as well if you want me to.
No, I mean, whatever's easy, bro. It doesn't matter. I can trim it myself.
All right, cool. I'll leave you to it. I'll just trim it where I'm at now. Okay. And then you can do what you want. All right, cool. Bless.
Children of Israel. At that time, the Lord said unto Joshua, Make these sharp knives, and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time. And Joshua made him sharp knives, and circumcised the children of Israel at the hill of the foreskins. And this is the cause why Joshua did circumcise. All the people that came out of Egypt that were males, even all the men of war, died in the wilderness by the way, after they came out of Egypt. Now all the people that came out were circumcised. But all the people that were born in the wilderness by the way, as they came forth out of Egypt, them they had not circumcised.
By the way.
For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord, unto whom the Lord sware that he would not show them the land which the Lord sware unto their...
I don't know how true it is, because I was never in that desert with them, obviously, and I don't know how big it is. But they say that the 40 years they spent in the desert, because they were whining, whinging, just getting lost, it should have, in reality, took them 40 days, apparently, if they did it properly. Just crossed it or whatever, should have took them 40 days. That's what I hear. I don't know how true it is. But yeah, it took them 40 years because of their what? Because of the disobedience, for their whining, for being people. Literally.
Fathers, that he would give us a land that flowed with milk and honey. And their children, whom he raised up in their stead, them Joshua circumcised, for they were uncircumcised, because they had not circumcised them by the way. And it came to pass, when they had done circumcising all the people, that they abode in their places in the camp, till they were whole. And the Lord said unto Joshua, This day have I rolled away the reproach of Egypt from off you. Wherefore the name of the place is called Gilgal unto this day.
Gilgal.
And the children of Israel encamped in Gilgal, and kept the Passover.
Gilgal. God's got he's got a sense of humor. Look, if you say Gilgal backwards, it's Laglig. Laglig. I don't know why, I've got a thing about turning words backwards, and they sound funny now. It's not a demonic thing. I've got a thing about turning words backwards.
Well, that's the topic for Tuesday, so that's pretty interesting.
There you go. Or like I mix up letters, like, because I say jokingly, for people with dyslexia, I say they're dyslexic. I've got a habit of changing letters. Like if it's 2 words, I'll swap the first letter of each with each other, with each word. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. Like heaven song would be Seven Hong. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I do things like that. Just JP. JP. Exactly. You did that yesterday.
Yeah, I did it,
I mean, being that myself, PJ, I understand completely.
Yeah.
Roger with a J.
Yeah, that's it. Roger with a J. Roger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Roger.
Don't get me confused with Raja or whatever his name is. Or Raja.
And his name backwards Roger's name backwards is Regor. I mean, that's Regor. Regor sounds like a Norse god. Regor.
My dad used to be a foster parent, and one of the kids was Dracula spelled backwards.
hold on.
I can't pronounce it. Hold on. Let me try to pronounce it. I can't do it without
let me
spelling
type it out. Let me type out Dracula so I
it. It
can
was
see.
Al Cod.
Right. So it's
Don't try. Don't try. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Alucard.
Alucard. Yeah. Alucard.
See, it depends how you pronounce your consonants, how you say your consonant, not your consonants, your how you say it phonetically, how you split it up, you know. What's that called again? When you split it up? Oh, hold on. Look that.
I have no idea.
Hold on. Where is it? Oh, guys. What's this? It's a. Oh, can't see it. It's a scam number.
Well, nobody ever tries to hack or scam anybody, PJ, ever.
Yeah, no, never do that, would they? Never do that. That one. Never do that. How you doing, Chris? You good?
Hey, Chris.
Hi, PJ. Everything all right?
Yeah, groovy,
How
sir.
you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
But on the
Thanks, nice to
14th
be
day
here.
of the month at even, in the plains of Jericho. And they did eat of the old corn of the land on the morrow after the Passover, unleavened cakes, and parched corn in the selfsame day. And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten of the old corn of the land. Neither had the children of Israel manna any more, but they did eat of the fruit of the land of Canaan that year. And it came to pass, when Joshua was by Jericho, that he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, there stood a man over against him with his sword drawn in his hand. And Joshua went unto him, and said unto him, Art thou for us, or for our adversaries? And he said, Nay, but as captain of the host of the Lord am I now come. And Joshua fell on his face to the earth, and did worship, and said unto him, What saith my Lord unto his servant?
Worship.
And the captain of the Lord's host said unto Joshua, Loose thy shoe from off thy foot, for the place whereon thou standest is holy. And Joshua did so. Chapter 6. Now Jericho was straitly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out, and none came in. And the Lord said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thine hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go round about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat. And
Here we go.
the people shall ascend up every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests, and said unto them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord. And he said unto the people, Pass on, and compass the city, and let him that is armed pass on before the ark of the Lord.
Encompass the
And it came to pass, when Joshua had spoken unto the people, that the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram's horns passed on before the Lord, and blew with the trumpets, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord followed them. And the armed men went before the priests that blew with the trumpets, and the rear ward came after the ark, the priests going on. And
you see the 7s in the Old Testament as well. You know, it just kind of confirms things like a Revelation. You know what I mean? 7s all over the place. You know, trumpets also, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's consistent. It's consistent. I don't understand how people think that. I do understand if from a secular point of view why people think the Old Testament God is different to the New Testament God, and they're completely different books and shouldn't be put together. I understand from a secular, non-godless, non-spirit-filled point of view. I understand that when I was that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could get it, but once you actually do some deeper diving, and instead of just on the surface, you realize like, oh wow, that's not the case. Jesus is all over the Old Testament. He even talks about Abraham longing for his day. He talks about Moses.
Yep.
And all of that stuff. Yeah. So.
You know, all this kind of stuff, you know, so it's I don't understand. So I do understand where they're coming from, But at the
Yeah,
same
for me
time,
it's the
I don't
first time
understand
in
how
the
they
picture.
can. Hold on, I'm talking. I don't understand how they can continue to.
For me it's the first time.
Hold on, dude.
I
Hold
read.
on. I hadn't stopped
Yeah.
talking. You made me forget what I was going to say.
Okay, sorry.
Old
Come on.
Testament, New Testament, PJ.
It's gone out of my head.
God, New Testament, Old Testament, different gods, but obviously they're not.
Yeah,
they're
yeah. I understood, but I at the same time, how can they say that the Old Testament God is a different God from New Testament? That's saying there's two gods. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Which the New Testament, which you would believe, you know what I mean? You believe Christ, but you don't believe the Old Testament. Well, then you're calling Christ a liar. You know, you're calling Christ a liar. So you've got to see it. You've got to see it.
Well,
It's never changing. You know, it was just God's plan and action from start to finish. You know, yes, the Old Testament is a different covenant to the New Testament, but it's one big flow from start to finish. Even in life,
Nice.
from the beginning of the Bible, Genesis to Revelation, it's one big flow journey all the way through. You know, it's God's plan in action. It's nothing different from the Old Testament to the New. It's a different covenant. You know, a different covenant. That's it. You know, we still, everything in there through Christ is still in action. You know, it's still there. But Christ did it for us. He's the fulfillment. Because we couldn't. In the flesh, the law. So I mean, through the law, the flesh is weak. Weak. Sorry. Now go, Chris. Go.
I just want to say thanks that I can be here. And for me, it's the first time that I read the King James Bible, so it's a pleasure, really.
All right.
wow,
Bless you.
nice.
Bless you.
What
That's
Bible
it.
do you usually read? Or do you read the Bible?
You know, in Austria, we have Bibles, but they are not, you know, they're
They're
not like
Catholic.
King James, you know. There are some old versions, they are okay, but
But you still get hold of normal Bibles, surely.
You hope so.
But even online, dude, you can read the Bible online. If you don't, if the King James version, because obviously your English is limited,
it's tough.
So the King James version, this version, will be tough for you to understand.
It's even hard for me to understand. I have to Google words. If I read 5 or 6 chapters, I have to Google probably 2 to 3 words every 5-6 chapters.
So if you want similar to it, but not that is hard to read, then you just do the new version, New King James, you know? Or ESV. I mean, no, not ESV, because that's kind of like King James anyway, sort of. But I would go with the New King James. It's up to you. I wouldn't go with the NIV, but you can if you want. I think that's kind of very waters down scriptures, but I mean it's still scripture, huh? You know. But I'd go for New King James. It's easier for me just for reading. You know, if you can't get a Bible, bro, you can get it online. You're online now. You could just type in. I can give you a link right now for Bibles if you wanted.
I would
Obviously,
use your videos.
You could probably
go
change
through the whole
language.
Bible.
Yeah, he does have videos on it.
Sorry?
No, I just want to say I can use your videos, PJ. You go through the whole Bible, yes?
Oh, absolutely,
The whole
yeah,
book.
yeah. But you've
Yeah,
got to
that's
have you've also got to have your private time with the Lord. You know, this is fellowship. That's what you've got to do. And within, if your falls away, you do fellowship. But you've also got to have your own relationship with the Lord as well as with each other. So you have your private time with Lord. You don't have to read it physically, a physical Bible. You can read it on your phone. You can read it on your computer.
For me, it's great to be with you, you know, and I can learn something.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Fantastic. But do you want me? Thanks for that. Do you want me to link you a Bible website?
We can talk one time about it. Yeah, it would be great. Yeah. Really.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get it here, but it was not possible.
No, I'm talking about the link. I'll give you a link to open, and you could read it on the computer because you could change the language. There's loads.
That's actually not the best one. KingJames.com.
No,
Maybe
I
try
mean
a different translation.
the one I use on my Proverbs is all right. Let me hold on. Let me get that up.
While you're doing that,
I'll show
PJ,
you.
I think it's people. The problem with this is sometimes even me, I'll read a scripture, and even I'll like come to some kind of crazy ideas, or at least on first thought. And then I have to go like look into it, cross-reference, and even still I might not understand it.
Of course.
And that's okay.
But
a lot of people, they just read it and they don't do that, or they're taught differently, because a lot of things in the Bible, unfortunately, like just reading it alone, it is actually pretty difficult. Like you kind of have to cross-reference it, and
yeah, but you get used to doing things like that.
But like when you're first at it, like
everything straight away, Holy Spirit will reveal things slowly to you. You know,
but like
it says, "Be transformed by the renewal of your mind." That's a process. You know. Go on, sorry.
Sav had played a video the other day, and the guy was saying the same thing you were just saying, like the two gods of the two gods. There's only one God.
Of course.
Supposedly, the God of the Old Testament and the God of the Bible are different or whatever, because Jesus was rebuking the Jews of the time, and they were following the old commandments. So how could Jesus be rebuking these people that were following the old commandments? And then I had to tell them the whole thing about the Talmud, and how Jesus specifically was literally like rebuking their rituals, and he even says it. Let me pull up that verse really quick. It's actually a good one. 1 second. I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna read it.
Go on.
Verse about. But it says it right there. It's very clear, and I don't know if I changed his mind on the whole like two different gods thing, but at least I gave him a better perspective of it. Because when you read it and you think like, oh my gosh, like from that perspective, and you don't understand that the Pharisees weren't even following the Old Testament. They were following man-made traditions. But he didn't even have that grasp. So he was like, well, of course it's two different gods, because why would God rebuke his own people? They're following his commandments. Like,
for goodness.
Totally didn't understand it. Okay, so I'm going to read this. Why do you also transgress the commandment of God's because of your tradition? For God commanded, saying, honor your father and your mother, and he who curses father or mother, let him be put to death. But you say, whoever says to his father or mother, whatsoever profit you gain, have received from me as a gift to God. But then he need not honor his father or mother. Thus you have made the commandments of God of no effect by your tradition. Hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy about you, saying, these people draw near to me in their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me, and in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men.
Brilliant. What reference, what scripture was that again?
That's Matthew 15.
Matthew 15. Well said.
Yeah,
well said. Could I just say to you, Chris, in the private chat, if you look in the private chat, Jaden NWO Slayer has put in a link for you, and I've put in a link for you. I've seen his one before, but I don't know my one. I know you can change from any, but you can have any version you want. You know, you have a choice of it. It's blue letter Bible.
Yeah, definitely use his. I just copy and pasted it because I already had it open in a tab.
Yeah. The bottom one, definitely go for that. But you can look at any of them. Can you see it in private chat? Can you?
Chris? Already linked to it. I would have a look later.
Yes. So just have a look at. If you have any trouble with the words, if you can't read it, let me know. I'll kind of point out to you if you want me to.
Yeah. I got a question for you guys, gentlemen. Has anybody ever found Jericho in Arizona somewhere with the walls and stuff? The archaeologists, have they ever found it there?
Yeah, of course.
In Arizona?
Oh, not Arizona. I'm sorry. I thought I said of the actually found it. I was going to say, yeah.
I'm going back to the Colorado River.
I thought you just said after found it. Didn't you hear you say
yeah. I know where they found it. They found it over there. So.
Yeah, of course. Right.
Wait, where did they find what?
What did they find? Wall of Jericho.
The walls of Jericho.
What? They found the walls of Jericho? Where?
There's people that think that it's over
All
here.
right. Arizona.
You know what's funny? I talked to somebody the other day and they were telling me the same thing. Yeah, like the Bible's really from North America. Like the stories in the Bible are talking about North America. And I told them, like, I think in the beginning in Genesis, kind of, yeah, because it was probably like a Pangea. And then the earth flooded, it all got destroyed, and then all the continents ended up getting formed. But I don't know. I don't agree with that, obviously.
Oh, hey, look at this. Like, totally off topic. I want to show you something, and I'll get back to this. You know, like, obviously, YouTube's accepted me for the first tier monetization. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not activating it. Obviously, you can see in chat my membership thing ain't up or anything like that. I haven't activated it. But a video I did had a little bit of a copyright in it. It doesn't affect my channel, but watch this already. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What the hell where does that come from? What the heck's that fast forward stuff? Oh yeah, it's Justin. I didn't realize I haven't seen that yet. Where the hell is that? Here we go. No, it's not that one. Right, here it is. Right, so yeah, already, and I'm just because they monetized me yesterday, but obviously I haven't activated it, I haven't put my tax in for anything like that. Like I say, you can see in chat that there's no membership thing there, and there's no option for super chats or anything because I haven't activated it. But look at this. They already sent me an email on the Bible stream we did yesterday. It's fine. It's not hidden or anything. But because of that music we did, hold on, let's get rid of us and I'll zap it up a bit. So already they're on me. Do you know what I mean? It's bad. So for that video we did yesterday, the Bible one, it wouldn't be monetized unless I take out the song. I'm not taking out the song anyway because it's still, you know what I mean? But that's
an editing nightmare, PJ.
Yeah.
That's going to be an editing nightmare, PJ. That's going to be horrible.
Right. So it says, hi, PJ, Angling for Truth. Copyrighted content has been detected in your video, audio by Alexander Scourby Narrates, Deuteronomy 22 onwards, KJV Mandela Effect combo. Also, this visibility of your video is not impacted, so it's fine. You can no longer monetize it. And I didn't monetize it anyway. Do you know what I mean? You accepted me, but I haven't activated. The copyright owner is now either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. Content used, Holy Water, Living at Life Shark Train. That was the song at the end. It was the song at the end. What can you do? Edit out the segment, submit a dispute with content on that, re-upload the video, you know what I mean? Trim, whatever, view all actions. So yeah, already they're saying to me, implement about, this video, you can't be monetized unless you sort that out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, hold on a minute, I haven't even activated it. What are you saying? It's mad, isn't it? Straight on.
This is why Nathan doesn't do anybody else's stuff hardly at all because because he's monetized, he had to edit it all out and he wouldn't get paid.
Yeah, and now it's like, how do they know it's fair use? It's AI detecting copyright, so even if it is fair use, you would have to send the email and get it reduced, you know?
Exactly.
And that takes time.
Yeah.
And by then, the video is probably not even that popular anymore. Like, you're going to get all the ad revenue right when you first drop it, you know what I mean?
Yes, Baz, that was the music. It was music, but it's fine. It's still there. I'm not trimming it because I'm not monetizing it anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's because they are thinking about copyrighting it. But in that mad, if they're thinking about copyrighting it, they're in the process. It's not copyrighted yet, but yet they're telling me I can't do it. Fair enough if it got copyrighted afterwards, then maybe disputed, but it's not copyrighted yet. So really, technically, if I really wanted to, I could get off with that. You know what I mean? Couldn't I? Because they haven't done it yet. I don't know. I don't know the blooming terms and conditions properly. Yeah.
You got to sit down and read for a month and then take tests and pass these things so you can actually monetize. You know?
That's it.
It ain't just going to be like you click a button and you get money.
But I was like, no, don't worry about it. It's the music. It's fine. It's fine. It's not hidden from anyone. It's still seeable. It's still visible. You know what I mean? Yeah, yesterday's stream, the one after that did well. You know, it's got like 400 odd views. You not too bad. I took off
When
a
it's
little while.
really a hard strike, you can delete it from your video. Yes, I had those
I haven't
strikes
got. It's not a strike. It's not a strike.
Yeah, I've had to do it. Yeah, I get a copyright all the time. It says this content is copyrighted, but the owner allows it to be used on YouTube, so it doesn't affect your channel.
Exactly, but you can't monetize it if you're monetized.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not monetized. You're not, so it doesn't.
No,
matter.
exactly. So
it has no effect. It just is copyrighted, but they don't care. It's allowed to be on YouTube.
Of course, absolutely. Anyway, let's get rid of that email. Did I take it back down to 100%? Yeah, I did. Ta-ta. Yeah, let's leave.
Joshua, once again, where did PJ go? He hit the wrong button.
Boy. Hey, Roger. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you, Chris?
No, I'm doing fine. I have now a new apartment, so everything cool. We can talk later, maybe. I'm back
cool.
again, Yeah.
Good. I like your background. How do you do that?
It was AI made.
I kicked myself out. So that means I need to find. Oh shit! That means I need to find my place now. Everything disappeared. So when I put the video back up,
weren't you in 10? Chapter 10?
No, 6. 6, but I don't know where. I don't know where I'm 6. In the butt.
It's a beautiful moon tonight. I can tell you that.
Say again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted. It was chapter 6, verse 8.
Oh, right. I knew it was 6. I knew it was 6. Where did you get 10 from, Roger?
Joshua.
I mean, it was on the same page. He was probably reading 10, but the page starts with 8.
Ah. 8 and 10's there. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Trumpets. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth, until the day I bid you shout. Then shall ye shout. So the ark of the Lord compassed the city, going about it once. And they came into the camp, and lodged in the camp. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord. And 7 priests bearing 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord went on continually, and blew with the trumpets. And the armed men went before them. But the rear ward came after the ark of the Lord, the priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the second day they compassed the city once, and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, Shout, for the Lord hath given you the city. And the city shall be accursed, even it and all that are therein, to the Lord. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, she and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And ye, in any wise, keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed, when ye take of the accursed thing, and make the camp of Israel a curse, and trouble it. But all the silver and gold, and vessels of brass and iron, are consecrated unto the Lord. They shall come into the treasury of the Lord. So the people shouted when the priests blew with the trumpets, and it came to pass when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox and sheep and ass, with the edge of the sword. But Joshua had said unto the 2 men that had spied out the country, Go into the harlot's house, and bring out thence the woman and all that she hath, as ye swear unto her. And the young men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab, and her father and her mother, and her brethren, and all that she had, and they brought out all her kindred, and left them without the camp of Israel. And they burnt the city with fire, and all that was therein. Only the silver and the gold, and the vessels of brass and of iron, they put into the treasury of the house of the Lord. And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive, and her father's household, and all that she had. And she dwelleth in Israel even unto this day, because she hid the messengers which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Joshua adjured them at that time, saying, Cursed be the man before the Lord that riseth up and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundation thereof in his firstborn, and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it. So the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all the country. Chapter 7. But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing. For Achan the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Judah, took of the accursed thing. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel.
What is that? Do you know? Does it imply it anywhere else in the Bible, or is it just kind of like guessed as like an idol or something?
No. Anything that's not a holy and of God is usually considered a cursed thing.
Yeah, and back then, like everything was unclean too. So like,
yeah,
it was a lot more. Yeah, I just don't know exactly what that means.
I knew that was Baza coming in. I knew it. I didn't. I had it, and I just knew it was Baza. It's just because he's said something in China.
Hey, welcome, man. Good to see you.
He said something. So go on, Baza. What are you saying?
No, what's up, guys? Yeah, I was just putting it in chat. I was going to jump in real quick, but yeah, the accursed thing. There were these 3 items that were the people, the army or whatever you want to call them, were instructed. They were to take certain spoils and to leave certain spoils and to give certain spoils to the altar of God. And this one guy took these 3 things, but it was the thing I put in the chat there.
Yeah, the accursed thing in did you just put it in Babylon cloak, 200 shekels of silver? Beautiful China and Babylon cloak, cloak, and 200 shekels of silver and 50 shekel bar of gold. The accursed thing in Joshua was acting of taking forbidden spoils, a beautiful robe, 200 shekels of silver. What did you say, shekels? You said 200, yeah, absolutely. And a bar of gold. Yeah, absolutely, man. I've just checked that. Absolutely, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you know something? I did think that myself. I was like, I was thinking, what the heck is that? And then I was doing something. I was doing something somewhere, and it kind of went out of my head, so I didn't think to bring it up. You know, so yeah. Nice one, Baz. Nice one.
It's nice to have these discussions too. Reading it together whenever these questions come up, like
That's
we didn't
what
even have to look it up. Baza had it right off the go. We didn't even have to Google it.
Right, that's what fellowship is. That's what
that's
fellowship
great, man. I love it.
I remember the story. Somebody in the camp kept these accursed things, didn't they?
I mean, they must have, right? If they committed a trespass in the accursed thing.
I
don't know. Well, let me ask you this: what does a trespass in the accursed thing mean, in the context of a cloak, some shekels, and a bar of gold? Like,
the trespass
did they spend some of the shekels? Did they wear the cloak? I really don't know.
Was that not a compensation for your sin?
It's a covenant. It's a covenant of greed. Basically, he took the things and hid them because he was being greedy.
Oh, okay. But the son of the tribe was okay. I kind of get that now. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant to have these conversations because there is things.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused. I'll be honest with you. So thank you for the clarification because I didn't know what that meant. I would have just Googled it, and honestly, I'd rather hear it from you than Google because
absolutely,
you know what I mean. Like, ChatGPT and verses don't always work too. Like,
yeah, that's it for Achan. Actually, no, it's great. It's great to have these convos. Like I say, that's what fellowship is. It's exactly what it is. You know, you can have fellowship in multiple different ways, I suppose. But it used to be physically going to church and stuff like that, or going to people's houses and doing Bible study, that kind of thing. It's all fellowship.
I did that one time. It was pretty cool. I was super young, but it was like just in like somebody's living room, dude. But it was pretty cool.
Absolutely. They used to do alpha courses as well in churches around here. It's just the basics of Christianity. You go and do a little study on for a few weeks. Alpha courses. I don't know if you got them in the States, but yeah.
Never heard of it.
I mean, I went to one of them, but that was after I came out of rehab. The rehab I was in for a year and a half, where I got like 7 years worth of Bible study. So I already knew what they had to say, but I just thought it's good to go and see what's happening, you know. And you got a free meal. So yeah,
there you go.
That was all good. And I was homeless kind of at the time, you know, after I came out of rehab. I was housed for a bit, then I came down to Coventry, and it was hard to get a place, you know. I came down here not having a place to go. I had to. So like, yeah, it was kind of like that. So it was good. You got to hear about Christ and that, and you got a free meal. God is winning. Jimmy and who's Jimmy.
Licky what?
Yeah.
Well, it's just great to get over it.
Whoa, what, Jim?
It's great to get over it, you know. I wouldn't do that, you know. So it's great with you guys to hear about the Bible, and I like it, you know. I learned something. I don't understand everything, but
well, that's it. That's why people
I really enjoy things.
Well, I think praying helps a lot. When I pray, I always pray like I'll understand it, and the Holy Spirit will guide me, and it will be His understanding and not my own. Because we can read into things and start making up our own doctrines. Oh my gosh, look, Jesus already came back, or whatever else people read into it. So I always pray like, God, you know, keep my mind sound, so I don't try to interpret things on my own understanding and then totally just get it wrong. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've had people. I've had people coming in who like seem really like for the Lord. You know, coming in for a few weeks. You know, brilliant. Like
Sandro or something. You know. Like,
I mean, it wasn't Sandro. I'm thinking about it.
No, I'm just like
it's a woman. It was a woman. It was a woman, but she's the kind of.
No offense to Sandro.
She was brilliant. It was. I don't give a crap about Sandro in a minute. I really don't. I'll pray for him, but I don't give it. He's an absolute ass. What he said to Vicky. What he said to Vicky was disgusting.
Yeah, and then he was in Flats' chat too.
That's what I'm saying. He was in Flats' chat. Initially, when he lost his spanner from me a few weeks ago, or a week when it was.
Yeah, he's still got a spanner in my chat. I might take it away from him, honestly.
Yeah, well,
I
the
kind of
thing
feel
is,
bad for him. I tend to like.
I'm
too nice.
He's an asshole. He's being an asshole.
Nice.
I'll tell you what he's done. Right, I'll tell you exactly what happened. After that carried on in Flats a week and a half ago, the kind of argument, Vicky blocked him. He was like, oh, he came in, and then because of how he was being, I didn't ban him, I didn't block him in my channel, I just took away his spanner. So he came in one day, and you could see his name was great. He didn't mention it. He carried on like normal stream, talking to us and that. I'm like, yeah, cool. So I think
I remember that.
Yeah. So like, but then so he didn't say nothing about it. He waited until he was in Flats' chat, a chat full of trolls and everybody else, to act like a victim and say, oh, why did you block me and stuff like that? And when I gave him the answer, he ended up saying, well, fuck you. I hate swearing.
Wow.
That's what he said. He said, well, fuck you. And I said, I went
I hate to laugh, but
a little bit of rant and says, well, okay. Do you know what I mean? You know what? It's talking shit. You're telling me that I do not investigate evil. He typed in chat. He says the Bible says evil is good and good is evil.
Whoa.
And you don't investigate the evil. I says, I see the evil every day. I don't have to go and investigate it. Don't tell me I'm not investigating evil. And you took that scripture way out of context. That's not what the Bible says. It says, woe to those who say that. Woe to those that say evil is good and good is evil. You know? So, and then he says, I was misrepresenting him. No, what do you mean misrepresenting me? You put it in chat. You said the Bible says this. That's blasphemy, really, what you said. You know? You know what I meant. No, I didn't know what you meant. I took what you said literally. You know what I mean? If you meant it other ways, you should have wrote it other ways. You know, it's not hard to write woe to those. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mad. But yeah, so I took his spanner.
Mad, man.
I took his spanner. Hold on. I took his spanner because of that. But I didn't ban him. Vicky blocked him. Didn't ban him, but blocked him so she couldn't see him. Like I saying, he didn't say anything in my chat. He waited until he was in a chat full of trolls to play the victim.
Well, what did he say to Vicky? He said something.
Oh,
to Vicky,
last night. Well, there was a little thing. Right, what happened last night was Vicky. Like there was a couple of people in there that Vicky timed out for a day, and Sandro, because Vicky's blocked him and they can't see each other, but he knows when Vicky and it was on the screen. You can see it on the screen. That Flats puts up. But he also knows if it says in chat, because he's a mod in Flats, it will say a person that you blocked has timed out. This person, a person that you know that blocked you or you blocked, whatever way it was, just timed out that person. Now the only person that blocked him was Vicky. He knows that, and she timed this dude out for a day. Absolutely justified after all the shit he was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He went and get it, like, you know, 84K a full day. So
Yeah.
Sandro changed it to 10 seconds so he come in. So I'm like, I was going to say something, and I was like, he's probably, maybe just in case it was a mistake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He tried to ban it the same time out at the same time, but pressed that one. I don't know. Sorry, what's the point? Let me think a sec. Well, I do this sometimes. It just goes straight out my.
You're talking about Sandro and Vicky and timing people out and stuff.
Yeah, well, so like the first one, I thought, well, like just let him off that, but I changed it back to a full day, and then he didn't change it after that, so I left it. Yeah. And then about 10 minutes later, Vicky did the same to another dude, fully justified. Flats agreed with it as well. She timed out for a full day. She's not banning him, timing out for a full day, and then Sandro did it again. And said he did it again. He changed it to 10 seconds so he could come back in after 10 seconds. And straight away he said, he typed in chat, whoever it was, I can't remember the name, it was timed out. But he said to whoever it was, he says, you can come in and say your opinion now, mate, or bro, or whatever. You know what I mean? And then I went mad. I get not mad.
Well, Flats needs to take his spanner then. I hope he did.
I think so as well. I think I'm
gonna take a spanner.
I think, yeah, because I was going to say we do streams together, right?
Yeah.
And when we
and then he comes on my side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like that either.
I don't want to see him because that's snidey.
Yeah. You know? I didn't like that either.
It's still sub to my channel. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna say like 100%.
What he said, sorry, and you said, what did he say? Yeah. I'll get to the point anyway. So because of all that carry on, he said, whatever. Sandro's just a twat anyway, sort of thing, and that means he's an asshole. He's an idiot. You know what I mean? He's a twat. Twat over here also means pussy. It also means pussy means vagina. And his reply to her was, Vicky said, you are a twat, meaning you're an asshole, basically. You're a prick, whatever. He replied, he said, he didn't say you're a bigger twat than me. He said exactly this. He said, sorry, let me get in my head. Not as big as yours. That means she has a baggy vagina.
No,
And I went mad. I said, "What the hell are you talking about? Emphasis, parts, and all that." He said, "Well, can't give it, can't take it, don't give it." I says, "What she said to you, calling you a twat, and you know, because you're just 16 miles away from me, you know, you say the same words as Coventry, right here. He's over that way, Birmingham. Say the same words. You know exactly fine well when people call you a twat, it means you're an idiot. It's not a big bad insult, really isn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's mild." You know, but he took it and put, because twat does mean vagina, and he says, well, not as big as yours. If he had said, well, you're a bigger twat than me, I would say, oh, Sandro, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't have gone mad or anything. I would have accepted that, you're a bigger twat than me, that sort of thing. But he didn't. He says, you're not as big as yours. And that means, that's called, basically, fundamentally, get to the roots of it, that's calling her a slut.
Yeah, I mean, I got that. Yeah, I mean, I don't even live in Europe, and I picked that up as soon as you said it. Yeah.
Look, it used to come
I'm going to throw a word in here, PJ.
Like when you're talking about whole just let me get the last bit. When you're talking about the New Testament and Old Testament, you know, like about God in the New Testament, God in the Old Testament being different. When he first came in my streams, he used to say, "No way is God in the Old Testament the same God as in the New Testament," and all that stuff. And it seemed that after a while, he kind of changed his mind, and he was like, he used to type in chat, "Thanks, PJ, for this. I'm learning a lot from you all, like scripturally and all that kind of stuff." But then he started saying all this stupid shit with it after the Charlie Kirk thing and all them scripture things. And he started going all new, kind of Gnostic-y kind of stuff and whatever kind of. I was going to say, yeah, Eastern. No, New Age. I was going to say, sorry, not Eastern. Why did I say Eastern? New Age.
Eastern
he was saying weird stuff anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, so I dare say the one symbolism.
I was thinking, hold on. He said to me, the point is, he said to me that he learned a lot of me. I said, well, if you're saying that kind of thing now, you learned that. I did not teach you that at all. You did not learn that of me. So you've been learning nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. Sorry, carry on. I did go on a rant again.
I was gonna go say I'm gonna add one word to this whole thing. They're a bunch of wankers. Let's go with it.
Was that sorry, I should have let you say it.
Not
I
as
thought
big
you
as
wanted
you,
to say
Roger.
something.
No, that was it.
But that's the story, and I don't mind saying it. So I don't want anything to do with him right now. And the thing is, I've blocked him now. So if he comes in my chat, I can't see him. He'll be in grey, but I won't be able to see him unless I see him in StreamYard. So I can't do anything to him. So I need somebody will have to kind of get rid of him for me because I don't want to. You know what I mean? But that was it. That was it. And I'm sorry, I'm going to mention it as well. Heron was doing a stream. As well. After the fasting happened, not this thing yesterday, the fasting, when Vicky first blocked him and all that. He went, Heron was doing a stream, making soup and all that, having a nice stream, enjoying herself. She was going to be streaming until the soup was fully made and all that kind of stuff. And then Sandra ended up going to a chat full of whiskey and all that, calling me and Vicky hypocrites and all that. And little did he know, Heron and Vicky are very close. I know they've never met each other, but they talk on the phone. They and do this iPhone messaging thing. Roger's in it as well. They talk to each other through that all the time about everything. I won't reveal what they talk about because I don't know all what they talk about anyway, just bits. But she was doing the stream, enjoying it. Brilliant stream, whatever. Sandra come in and call us hypocrites and that. And I'm sorry if Anne doesn't want me to say it, but she felt awkward in her own stream because of that. And she ended up stopping the stream, I think, because of that. That's my opinion. I don't, you know what I mean? So, like, I would bloody say anything bad about either of you. Exactly, Evan. That was a stupid place to go and rant. And the thing as well, I'll say this as well. He said something about Vicky once and Evan. He said in chat, and he was joking, he put laughing faces up, but it's not funny because people are conscientious about this stuff. Vicky's not skinny anymore. She's bigger than she used to be. You know what I mean? She used to be really skinny when I first met her. She's not anymore because of medication and stuff like that, right? So Vicky always goes on about knees being sore because she's got problems with her knees and stuff like that. And she talked about it in here, but she used to come in here. And Sandra's in chat, and she's talking about her garden. She needs this done and all that. And Sandra was like, well, you do it then. You can lose some weight then. And things like that, you know. And that, now, Vicky can talk about her weight and it'll be fine. But to say something like that to a woman and say you're joking, it's not good. You shouldn't. It's bad. It's like saying if a woman says my ass fat in this, and you saying yeah, it's like that. You know, instead of saying no, of course, no, it's lovely, you know. And also, one day, like I play Heaven's music. You know, I was playing it a lot more back then when it first started and that before that. And then I play Sirius B's as well sometimes. Sirius rocks out. They are completely different styles. Heron is a professional singer. I don't know if Sirius B is, but I love her stuff. You know what I mean? She rocks out. Heron's definitely, you can tell that Heron's a professional singer. But Heron one day, because I played Sirius B's, one of Sirius B's to end one of the streams. She's rocking out. It was a newer one that she'd done and uploaded to her channel. So I play it and I give her the compliment that I always give. And then Sandra in chat says, oh, Heron, you better watch out now. Sirius B is above you. She's top now. He won't be playing yours. Sirius is. And that's horrible to say to a woman.
Yeah.
Music. He said it jokingly, but there's something behind that joke. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You should be more aware, self-aware than that. You know, I think that's wrong. Yes, we've got free, well, we haven't got free speech, but free speech to say anything, but you should still watch what you say to certain people. The Taming the Tongue, James, talks about it. It was a total shock, PJ. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and you've been.
Well, I dare say the one-eye symbolism makes sense now. Go figure, he's the dude with one eye to say all this. Yeah. I'm not saying he's like it's actually tied into anything. I just think it's funny.
Exactly. Sandro as well, and it's hypocritical to say so. So Sandro's in a folk band, you know. He plays music, he sings and that, but he's not a professional. He can hold a tune. You know what I mean? He can hold a tune, he can sing, it's good, it's fine. Heroin. Sorry, that's my old life. Sorry, Heron. Heron, you can tell, and I'll play out with a Heron song actually, when we do. But you can tell that Heron is a professional singer. You know what I mean? And musician, black guitar player, I would say. But she is a professional singer. 100%. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. I mean, I've got a later ones. I'll show you some of her early ones when she's just jamming out in her arrow, and I'll do that in a bit. And it's the sound's a bit crackly and all that, but she's on her own outdoors, blasting on an acoustic guitar. Her voice is like the only thing you can hear. You know what I mean? Obviously, because it's in the video. But if I was there in person, you know what I mean? The place that she was at, it's kind of probably in the middle of nowhere or whatever. You know, fantastic. Oh, here she is, babe. How you doing, baby?
Hey, Vicky.
Hello, my adults.
Did you hear any of that?
The bit about the one-eyed freak.
We was talking.
Yeah,
about
we were
I
talking
gave.
about Sandra
I
and
just gave. Jaden the whole story from start to finish.
The Sandra lore, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say this? The hills are alive with the sound of music.
The hills are alive is more
So
like
like you say, I'll play out. Chat is made by AI. The background picture is made by AI. What is? What picture?
I think his.
Oh, a Cypress Hill one. Oh, brilliant, bro.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, so we do some more of this. Babe, did you have anything to say quickly?
Let's do it.
Yeah, nobody can sing or play guitar better than Heron.
Nobody. I know personally.
No, nobody.
Heron's brilliant, fantastic. I'll show you some of her early stuff when she was younger. Well, I've got a couple in here, and I'll just play out with you. It's one of them. It's already uploaded to StreamYard, and I'll have to click. It'll knock us all out. You know, it'll just be the song on the screen, but it automatically does that, and you can't stop and rewind it. So if you talk, I won't be able to hear what you're saying.
And do you know what else they
it
can't beat her in?
mute you as well when you do it. Say again, babe.
Do you know what else they can't beat her in?
What?
Being a beautiful human.
Stop. Play some Sandro.
Like
No.
Heron, I've never known Heron her like try and be nasty or anything.
No.
And so for someone to make digs at her, like remember that one we had before? What was his name? Began with an S. Not Sandra, I'm on about the other one. Sig.
Ooh.
Sig.
Oh, Sig, yeah.
And like,
oh yeah, he kept going after her. He's the part after and all that, but they had a difference of opinion on something, and he kept going after her in different chats. And I banned him in here, but he came in with another one called Sig, being fine and cool and all that. But he was out of order. He followed her everywhere.
You might as well just
her everywhere. If it's not just not in my chat, Flax's songs, whatever, I followed her back.
Wait, followed who?
Heron.
No,
oh, Heron.
Heron.
Oh. I wonder why. Weird.
Yeah.
That's
just hey, Greg. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Right.
I'm sure it was just your music.
Yeah. Right. I want to do chapter 7. What time is it? Yeah, chapter 7, and then I'll play out with a Heron song.
I'm freezing, you know.
Yeah, it was cold in here. Babe, I'm actually wearing a hoodie today.
I've got my heating on, and I've got under my quilt because I was like, sod this. I got up. So I come back to bed and went to sleep, and I just woke up.
There we go, look. I'm all rocked up. I'm a hoodie. Do you get? I'm a hoodie. You get hoodies here in Cove. Hoodies. Street mats.
Is it cold there?
Hoodies. Street mats. Hoodies. Yeah.
What's the temperature?
Oh, the temperature 12 degrees.
12 degrees. Oh, that sounds pretty cold. Hold on, let me do the calculations because I'm.
But it's not. But it's the wind and the rain. It does it as well.
Oh, 53. Yeah, it's pretty cold. That's like that's cold. I wouldn't say freezing though. I mean, that's like pretty far from water freezing. So.
This is what I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this this kind of temperature. It's me.
Like I live in Florida now. That would be freezing here, but in Colorado, that's like a sunny day. That's like a really 55 degrees in Colorado is actually a really nice day.
And sorry. And end of the Sanders story as well. In Flax's chat, after Heron ended the stream next day or whatever, Heron spoke. Sandra spoke to Heron saying, "Oh, how was the soup?" Or whatever, and Heron says, "I guess we'll never know."
Guess what?
She got
She
dead in the
ended
stream.
it. Wow.
But imagine going to the person I speak to every day and trying to slag me off.
I know. Well, we did say that. We already said that.
Yeah,
Well,
send
it's
the link. I'd love to
ridiculous.
catch one of your streams. That'd be cool. You catch mine, so
But you know, Vicky used to stream on her own channel. You know.
I wish I was there for that. I'm
She used
sad
to-
that you
she-
deleted it, Vicky.
Initially, she did a few spiritual ones and all that. Then she started doing mental health ones. So I
Did
think
you
that she's
did you do well? How was it? Like, did you have fun?
Listen, she only had 100 odd subs, but she used to get the same amount of people in lives as me when she did.
Yeah,
that.
no, it's really like that. Especially like if you get good subs, you know what I mean? Because you can get 100 subs and only like 10 people actually watch your content. But if you get like, imagine you get 100 subs and every stream, like 50 of them show up. Like that's crazy turnout. You know what I mean? Like as long as the people actually are engaging, then
My
it doesn't
rants
really matter.
used to get more. When I used to,
Like look at JJ. JJ has less subscribers than me, and he gets 50 people every single stream. Justin Johnson. I actually have more subscribers than him now. I think.
Yes, Tevitt's got less than me. He gets more people. But that's because it's our.
I used to do full-blown rants though, didn't I? When people pissed me off and stuff.
Absolutely. PJ, I forgot I said that. Do you know I didn't see you said that. Vicky told me that you said that.
Aye.
I thought it was so funny. So funny. But he went there because he was all brave, full of whiskey, full of the old fire water. Yeah.
But he watches what I say.
No fire water.
You know what on the screen? He watches what I say and keeps chat.
He does. That's what I was saying. Because you blocked him. You know what I'm saying? I blocked him now. So if he comes in my chat, I need somebody to get rid of him.
And by the way, I stand by the statement.
Wait.
He is a twat.
Wait a second. Jim banned him from my chat. I forgot, dude. I totally forgot. Jim Haynes banned Sandro from my chat.
How could he? Sandra's got a spanner.
Yeah, you were there. You were there. Not were you not? You don't remember that?
In your chat. No, he couldn't have banned him in your chat.
I swear he did. I swear. But I think I gave Jim like power mod. Jim's a god.
Oh, he's got mod. He's got right.
He's got super mod. I think. Yeah.
Manager, right.
I don't know how he did it, but I remember on the end of the stream, I was like, "What? Sandro's gone?" And I was like, "Oh wow, Jim been like, yeah," and I was actually happy about it. Yeah, it worked out.
Why? What did
you gotta watch
do?
No. See, Jim said it didn't.
I mean, he didn't do anything, but Jim just doesn't like him.
Hold on. Jim says he didn't.
Oh, what? I thought you did. Are you sure you didn't talk about Sandro?
No, somebody else. He did ban somebody else, but it wasn't Sandro.
Who did you ban, Jim? I thought it was Sandro.
No, it was not. I'm sure it was another guy. I can't remember. He was
I swear Jim timed somebody out or somebody. I was happy about it.
Was it not that True Blood or dude? No,
I don't know. I could have swore you banned somebody. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping though. Yeah. Wow.
Don't you dare swan.
Well, at least I said. I mean, is sworn better than swear?
You said I
guess
could have. Yeah, you could have.
I could have. Yeah, I could have.
No, good in the tactic.
Honestly, I wish you did ban Sandro. So next time you see him in my chat, Jim, feel free.
Do you know when I was in Pentecostalism? When you said that, I wish. When I was under Pentecostalism, you know what I mean? Charismatic Christians, they said I shouldn't say the word. Oh, I wish this and I wish that, because you're trying to. It indicates. Well, it does indicate like genie kind of stuff and that, and not depending on God. I wish this could happen. When it's usually you say, God, can you let this happen? You know,
that's tame. That's tame.
It is tame. It is very tame, but I still think it's silly. It's silly. It's not. You're not actually saying I want a wish from a genie, and you're not leaving God out. You're just saying I like this to happen. That's it.
It's just the way we speak, man. English is honestly like a pretty.
Exactly.
It's not the best language, dude. I think it's actually like probably one of the most evil languages ever created.
Absolutely.
To be honest with you, like it's one of the worst languages.
Listen to Janusz or Janus, whatever you want to call him. I'd say Janus more because he's a girl. He's a naughty. If you ask him, what was we just saying there about that? See, did it again. What was we just saying there about the? What was it just saying?
Language. Being evil.
Yes, like the wish thing. The wish thing. He would pick up on that and saying, yeah, that's because it's intentional and it's actually you shouldn't say that because that's meaning you're doing a spell and all that stuff. Bullshit. bullshit. You know what I mean? Yes, I knew they have done that in language, definitely.
Yeah.
But if that's not what's in your heart, it's not there. It's not going to take effect by saying it. If it's not what you mean in your heart, come on, silly.
PJ, be careful when you rub on bottles, man. I'm just telling you.
Oi, you leave Aladdin alone. And
Yeah, leave that for Janusz. Somebody else.
Janice. No, I used to like his info, but he just leaves things, and he used to vouch. I'm sorry,
I mean, we had a whole thing, man. I even invited him to come to. I think that was our first stream. It was Who Are God's Chosen People. Yeah. I even invited him to come spectate and like listen.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he showed up. He was the whole reason I wanted to do that stream, because there was a whole feud, and he said there were no Jews in Israel that are real. And I asked him, okay, where are the real Jews? And he said he couldn't give me an answer where the real Jews were, but they're for sure not in Israel. And I was just like, okay, well, what about the remnant? And like, it just got nowhere. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll do a stream with PJ. I want you to come. And he never came, which was sad. But like, it was still a good stream. Like, it was.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like this battery signal. He used to keep going on about his channel and all this. My channel is I work hard. I work hard on it. You know what I mean? He keeps saying things like I've done like 70,000 videos. I work really hard on it. You go to it and watch the videos, and not one of the videos is his. And he says things like and people offer me money for things like that, because he's got like 30,000 subs or something like that. That people offer him money now and say, no, I don't want money for the truth that I put out and stuff like that. And I said, you couldn't put money out. It's not your content. All he does is put his intro, something that says truth on it. His voice is not in it. He doesn't commentary or anything. He just takes people's videos, puts his intro thing on it, and puts it in his thing. He doesn't give them any credit. And when we used to give people links in mine and flats, say, go and watch that on my channel. He never says, go and watch that on the person's channel I got it from. He always says things like, oh yeah, I work hard on my thing, and I don't want any money for it. You know, I don't want any money for that. It's virtue signaling sort of thing. You couldn't. Not one of them is his, and he doesn't give the creator any credit at all. And when he gives the links out for his, he doesn't say, go to I got it from this creator, go and give him a sub or shout or whatever. You know, it's all about his channel. And not one video is he in. Not one out of all the thousands he's got.
That's not a proper way to cover somebody's video, PJ.
I mean, that's just don't put your stuff. If you're archiving, fine. If you're doing an archive, I don't mind archiving. That's fine, because then people can go and find stuff. You know, if you're archiving, but don't claim it as yours and go on about it. Archiving is great. I think it is. Some people hate it because they think it's copyright. I think it's good to archive stuff, definitely. But if he said that, fine. But he's not. He's claiming it as his, basically. He's saying, go to my channel and watch this. In fact, she's signaling about it, saying I wouldn't take money. He couldn't take money for it. He couldn't be monetized for it, because none of it is his content. None. You know? But he just takes them videos for granted. He watches them. Sorry, we're talking about people today.
Poor Janusz.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. And look,
but you know who I feel more sorry.
And at the end of the day, we still got to love him. What, babe?
Babe, yeah. I feel more sorry for the people of Ireland that have to put up with him.
Yeah, true. Right, let's try and get chapter 7 out. Let's get chapter 7 out, and I'm going. Have to. We've done over 2.5 hours now.
I'm going.
Flats will be on in an hour and a half, and I need to get something to eat. So let's do this. Right, babe.
Love you. Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you later, Vicky.
Bye.
Excellent chat. It's been a great chat, though. Great.
Yeah, it's been great.
Cheers, Vicky.
And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Beth-aven on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, Go up and view the country. And the men went up and viewed Ai, and they returned to Joshua, and said unto him, Let not all the people go up, but let about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai, and make not all the people to labor thither, for they are but few. So they went up thither of the people, about 3,000 men.
Where you're going, Jake. Don't go there.
No, I'm just
AI.
saying, like, that's funny as hell.
Smite
But let
AI.
about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite AI.
AI.
We honestly, we need something like that nowadays, dude. I think that would really change the world if we did something like that.
It's true.
That's great.
And they fled before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men. For they chased them from before the gate, even unto Shebarim, and smote them in the going down.
Do you know, some people, like Captain Ed, would take that and say, see, the Bible's code, that's about transhumanism. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, they really would. I was just making a joke. Like, I wasn't.
The people of AI. You know, what are they going to say to that? You know what they're going to say. Transhumanism.
Yeah.
Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water. And Joshua rent his clothes and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of the Lord until the eventide, he and the elders of Israel, and put dust.
Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water. Do you think that's like literal in a sense?
No, that's figurative. That's figurative. Fell to the earth upon the face of the ark. Yeah, no, that's got to be figurative. Hold on, let's read it. And the men of Ai smote them about 30 and 6 men, for they chased them from before the gate and even unto Shebarim.
Oh, that's got to be a saying. Their hearts melted, as in like they're all fearing and like terrified.
Yeah.
That's actually. I'm glad we stopped on that one because that was a good clarification.
It is. I think it's figurative. Baza, you're good at this. What would you say?
I think it's a good analogy.
Yeah, it's figurative. Yeah, it's
figurative. If your heart melts, yeah, certainly.
Yes, Evan, I've been absolutely, sister. It's been great.
Upon their heads. And Joshua said, Alas, O Lord God, wherefore hast thou at all brought this people over Jordan to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us? Would to God we had been content and dwelt on the other side Jordan. O Lord, what shall I say when Israel turneth their backs before their enemies? For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall environ us round, and cut off our name from the earth. And what wilt thou do unto thy great name? And the Lord said unto Joshua, Get thee up, wherefore liest thou thus upon thy face? Israel.
You hear in his background that there's people talking in the distance when he's reading this. Can you hear that?
Play it again, probably.
Right, just listen. It's very faint. It's like it's like a TV's on in the distance. You don't know what's being said or anything like that. Maybe I'm sure. Sorry,
it's in a couple. No, it's in my version, my audio version as well. I think I've got one of these versions saved on my phone. And it's somebody reading him the Bible, and then he recites it. I think in the background, like a microphone in his ear kind of thing.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because he's constant, he has to keep his flow. Yeah, that's maybe what it is, bro. And the mic's catching it just.
Yeah, because if you pick up on it, you can hear where he's like, one sentence behind basically through the whole thing.
Right, I've got it just over halfway up sound because it's loud when I put it full up. So let me put it full up and see if we can hear it better.
Israel hath sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant which I
can hear it there.
Commanded them. For they have even taken of the accursed thing, and have...
It's very light, but...
It's like a TV is low in the background. Can you hear it, though?
Barely,
yeah,
but...
It's really low, but you can't hear it. I'll play it. Let's play it for a couple of seconds.
Also stolen and dissembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff. Therefore the children of...
Yeah, I heard it there.
When he pauses, listen when he pauses. I'll go back.
I 100% heard it there.
Yeah, when he pauses...
I got to left. Thanks, for the time, and I'll be back. Yes.
Bless you, brother.
See you later, bro.
Hey, listen.
Thanks.
Before you go, get into that Bible. Read that Bible, bro.
The 7-8.
No, the one, the links we gave you.
Yeah, the link. Yeah. I will have a look on it for sure.
Go for it.
Thanks,
there's loads of functions. There's loads of different functions on the Blue Letter Bible. Give it a go, man. You even get audio Bible on it. You can get audio.
Yeah, kind of something like this that we're reading
like
right
this,
now.
like this, but it won't have the Bible in the background. But yeah, like this. Right.
Okay,
Bless
thanks
you,
for the
brother.
time, guys. Yeah.
God bless you,
You too, man.
Israel hath sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant which I commanded them. For they have even taken of the accursed thing, and have also stolen, and dissembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff. Therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you any more, except ye destroy the accursed from among you. Up, sanctify the people, and say, Sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For thus saith the Lord God of Israel, There is an accursed thing in the midst of thee, O Israel. Thou canst not stand before thine enemies until ye take away the accursed thing from among you. In the morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes, and it shall be that the tribe which the Lord taketh shall come according to the families thereof, and the family which the Lord shall take shall come by households, and the household which the Lord shall take shall come man by man. And it shall be that he that is taken with the accursed thing shall be burnt with fire, he and all that he hath, because he hath transgressed the covenant of the Lord, and because he hath wrought folly in Israel. So Joshua rose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Judah was taken. And he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Zarhites, and he brought the family of the Zarhites man by man, and Zabdi was taken. And he brought his household man by man, and Achan the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah of the tribe of Judah, was taken. And Joshua said unto Achan, My son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Lord God of Israel, and make confession unto him, and tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua and said, Indeed I have sinned against the Lord God of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment, and 200 shekels of silver, and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight, then I coveted them, and took them. And behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it. So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Joshua, and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord. And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan the son of Zerah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons and his daughters, and his oxen, and his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had, and they brought them unto the valley of Achor. And Joshua said, Why hast thou troubled us? The Lord shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones, and burned them with fire after they had stoned them with stones. And they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day. So the Lord turned from the fierceness of his anger. Wherefore the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor unto this day. Chapter 8.
Chapter 8. Right. Chapter 8 next time, guys. Chapter 8 next time we do the Bible. That was decent. That was I mean, we didn't get as much of the Bible as was expected, but it was brilliant chat. Fantastic chat. Great. Loved it, man. Loved it. Great. So, yes, we've got to play out with Heron. I'm not on tonight. No movie nights on Saturdays anymore. It's Friday and Sundays. So, movie night tomorrow night. But so tomorrow afternoon, same time as I started today-ish, but 15 minutes earlier because I was late. Thomas Morgan in chat is giving his testimony. So, I'll be live. You'll be live doing that. It'll be great to hear, man. Great to hear. I'm looking forward to that. So that's the same time tomorrow. Thomas Morgan's testimony, and then of Christ, and then after Flats is tomorrow night. We've got the movies. Actually, one of the movies is Thomas's choice. No, it's you. I want to play you. I want to play you today. I haven't played you in a good few days. I want to show Jaden like your older ones. He's seen like your ones, I think. But I don't
Could we do a movie, by the way, PJ?
When?
I reckon we just do it on Rumble because it probably is copyrighted. Even though somehow it's on YouTube, I feel like it's gonna be copyrighted.
Yeah, when do you want to do the movie?
I mean, whenever you want to do it, I guess. I mean, if you want to do it tomorrow or whatever. It's the Lamp in the Dark.
It won't be tomorrow's choice. People have already had choices for tomorrow, so
Yeah, I
that's
figured, yeah.
So and Tuesday when we do a thing, we'll do that movie and then do a bout of boxing afterwards. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we could just do it then.
What's the movie?
It's a Lamp in the Dark. It's like the persecution of all of the Christians by the Catholic Church.
Movie or documentary?
It's kind of a documentary, but they have like live actors that like reenact.
I like that. I like
it's
that.
It's interesting. They're like in this time, and then they have a dude like like with the axe and like.
Gosh.
It's kind of in between the two. They present it very well. I'll say that, and it's a lot of really good information. Like, because you don't really hear about the early church. Everybody like gaslights and says the early church or all the church fathers.
Right.
Meanwhile, the Catholic Church was burning like Christians at the stake and like burning Bibles and not allowing us to translate it. And so it's I think it's something that especially people who are Protestants and like not Catholic should definitely understand the history of how we got here in the first place.
What's it called again?
A Lamp in the Dark. It's actually a 3-part series.
Okay, all right.
And you can find it on YouTube. So I mean,
so how long is it all in all?
Oh man, all 3 are like 8 hours combined. If you watch all 3 of them.
We can't watch all 3 of them. No.
Yeah, no. I think the first one is either like an hour or the first one actually might be like super long. I have to see. Because it is quite long. The first one is 3 hours long, actually. The very first one is 3 hours long.
3 hours in the boxing. Hold on. Just say, right.
Topic. Yeah, I don't know if that's what I'm saying. You might not want to do boxing.
How long is the video for the topic?
The video topic is 30 minutes. 35 minutes.
We could get that done in 2.5 hours. It's on Tuesday. It starts 9 p.m. for me. So 2.5 hours. That's 11:30. Just say 3 hours. So that's 2:30. About a boxing is an hour, 2:30. That's fine. Let's do it. Let's do the first one. Yeah. And then we'll do a series somehow. We'll fit. Well. Yeah. Oh, bollocks. But
I get what you're saying. It happens.
I could no, I wasn't going to say in memory. Sorry, that's the wrong thing to say.
No, I get you.
In honor of, you know what I mean? In honor of.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I will do. I'll actually put it in the title. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, man.
That would be pretty cool.
But I'll have to.
But yeah, they went crazy,
have to give you
man.
my phone number, dude. And please phone me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely give me your phone number and your email and all that.
Before you go on holiday, just give me your number.
Yeah, I got
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Right, let's 100%. Do it. What was it? Yeah, it's Heron.
Yeah, Harry.
Right, I want to show you, right, Heron. I'm going to do the one. It sounds, the sound is raw because it's no video, but it's super. She's doing this, and she's doing this acoustic. Let's do this one. Remind us, Heron, how long ago this is.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Champagne, shattered glass of wine. So the minutes ever beginning and time. But the point of discovery is peace is where all the sorry is. Haven't you figured it out by now? Haven't you figured it out by now? Haven't you figured it out by now? Oh. ready. Open up the hole to the universe of my ever-questioning soul. But the point of the story is, this is where all the glory is. Haven't you figured it out by now? Haven't you figured it out by now? Haven't you figured it out by now? Whoa, whoa. There comes a time in life when you see through the eye of the mind. Bumping a little more and it's just like those tough gone remind. When will you give it up? When will you fill your cup? When will we be finally out of sight? But the point of the story is, peace is where all the glory is. Haven't you figured it out by now? 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 Oh, oh. Come sit with me under the love tree.
That was great. That was great. I
And
liked that a lot.
I want to do one more from her just to play out with. This is with her man on stage, just so you can see a kind of different side. Have I just got one of them in here now? Yeah, I've only got one of them in here. I don't know which one it is. Her into like, oh, it's the Spanish song. It's the Spanish song.
Is it Taco Burrito?
I've also
yeah.
got a song for you, PJ. I made
Right,
a song as well. It's unlisted.
Okay.
It's unlisted.
All
I'll
right,
send you a
cool.
link.
All right, cool.
Definitely play that first. Hers
yeah.
first. I mean.
What before hers?
No, I'm saying play hers first, of course. Yeah.
All right, play hers. All right,
Or
okay.
however you want to
Well,
do it. I mean, it doesn't matter.
This is their Spanish song in Beer Fest 2019. Sorry, just in case I didn't say it. That's on mine. Playing with it. That's on mine.
Okay, cool.
Wrong one.
verde, marihuana, por favor. Tienes moto verde, marihuana, por favor. Yes, you are the best. Yes, you are the best. This I know. In Mexico, mucho gracias. Tijuana de nada, vaya con Dios, no más mosquitos. Por
That was great. The bog in the barrio.
Very nice.
Bog in the barrio.
Oh, so this is unlisted because the mix is awful, and all I need to do is just redo it all and write it all down. But it was a freestyle, and I just chopped it all up. I just spit it, didn't write anything down. I did it twice, and then I came back and kind of just spliced it all together. I could easily just write everything down and then redo it, and it'd sound much better. But it's unlisted. Whatever. I was gonna post it, but I didn't end up posting it. But I think it's all right.
I liked it anyway, even though it was unlisted.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it. So hold on. FB Music and Ting. And Tings. FB Music and Tings, man. Oh,
Yeah,
and that's
it's supposed to be number 8. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's what I've been calling every time I post the music, I just call it. That's the series. And then I have another series that's FE and Tings, and it's just that without the music. And that's on episode 20 or something.
Yeah,
and then I have the live stream that's FE and Things that's actually spelled correctly.
Yeah.
And that's on
things,
episode 13.
I say Tings all the time.
I rebranded everything recently to make all the videos easier to find. I went through every live stream and all the live streams that are related to each other. I made the Shalonzo files, the Chris files.
I noticed you're making files. That's good.
Yeah, the files. Yeah, I did the Flat Earth and Things.
Yeah.
What Tuesdays with PJ? I made that a series, and then even my videos. I'm trying to categorize them a little better and make it more episode based, kind of in a way. It's much easier to follow the content.
Playlist them, yeah.
Yeah, it's much easier that way.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't done that properly. I mean, it's done
even Jim does it with his observations. He numbers the observations. You know.
Yes, he does. Fair play. I mean, my streams, my my movie night ones aren't the same title and that, but my streams in the afternoon, unless the Bible ones, it always starts off with a wake up, truth and coffee, episode, whatever. So yeah, mine's are numbered as well.
Yeah, even you're doing it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. And before that, before I made it the series Wake Up, Truth and Coffee. Before that, I was banned. Not banned. Yeah, my channel getting taken down for absolutely nothing. It was the trolls.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I thought I was never going to my channel back. So I wasn't even going to. Actually, Nathan Oakley came on my stream, on my PG Crooker stream, because I made another channel, obviously. On my PG Crooker channel, we got up to 130 odd. Nathan came on and he kind of gave me advice, he says, YouTube ban you, you'll never get it back. He says, honestly, you'll have to look through the terms and conditions and find out what you did wrong. I'm like, not Nathan, absolutely didn't do anything wrong. He says, what I do, I just forget about, he actually said, I'd forget about appealing and just carry on with this channel, just start new. I said, I think the right sort of thing. And it was good advice in general, because usually you don't need your channel back. But I didn't even put a big excuse in for the appeal. I just thought 5 days later, I left the mid-channel. 5 days later, tried. I thought, well, I'll try just to see. I know I'll not get it, but and I just put a basic reasons why I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Why I shouldn't be banned. I mean, I don't even know why I am banned because all the information we gave you was breach of terms and conditions. That's all they give you. You know, that's all.
I've had my
You
channel
why.
banned. My
So
old
like
one.
yeah, when I did appeal, I sent it, and literally 20 minutes later, Michael Kahn texts me and says, "Oh, are you on? Have you got your channel back?" I'm like, because I just got a notification from it for a stream you did before you were on ban. Like, and it's funny that he had texted me that and WhatsApp at that point because I'd just seen an email come through and a notification about my channel sort of thing. So I was just like, and I hadn't read it yet, and Michael had texted me, so I read his text first. So yeah, I went and checked it, and my channel was there. And I've got an email saying, yeah, your channel's back, you haven't breached terms and conditions. So if I hadn't breached it, why did I get frigging banned? So you get mass reporting sometimes must work. But if you haven't done anything wrong and they do literally review it, then you'll get your channel back. Simple. So I'm glad you tried.
I got a question for you.
Did I have a point to that? Was that my actual point?
But I got a question. How is PJ Cruikshanker doing, anyways?
Kruger, you mean PJ Kruger?
Yeah, Kruger. Sorry.
Yeah, he's always trying to mimic me. You know, what I mean, he's jealous. He's jealous.
What?
He wants to be me. Yeah, PJ Kruger. Yeah. my other dude, my clone. My other
Nice.
My other channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about clones tonight on my stream. Yeah, I got some government documents talking about clones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. We're gonna go into adrenochrome. Apparently, you can synthesize it and buy it online for like $50. You can buy adrenochrome. There's reports online of people doing it. Apparently, they're snorting it. And there's one other thing about it. Something about it. I don't know. I have to go through the links, but it's just gonna be a whole deep dive. There's literally videos on YouTube of people making it, so it's kind of weird. I don't know. This is news to me. I just looked it up, and then this is funny. I looked up the effects of adrenochrome on age, and I scrolled down, not too far down. I mean, I went down a ways, and Jeffrey Epstein's indictment popped up, and Tom Cruise's Instagram, and I was just like, "What does this have to do with? What does this have to do with adrenochrome?" And then there's a lot of QAnon stuff too. I guess a QAnon said something about it. I don't know. I'm gonna do a whole stream on it. It's a pretty interesting topic.
Nice. Let's hear the song then. Song.
Like I said, it's kind of choppy at times. Could have done better. It's unlisted, so don't judge.
All right, cool.
They put it in your face, you might not know. Open the news, tell me what you see is 33 or 113. The more I say, the more they doubt. Can't keep to close my mouth, because the more I say and the more I shout, the more I know the truth's getting out. It's crazy how they fake it, they gon' lie, bro. Keep your eyes on God, open up the Bible. Wait a minute, best go hide your gun, cause next, after your speech, your rifle's gon' come.
Nice.
Spinning lines like they spin the globe. Ain't moving flat earth, I hope you really know. Coriolis in the wind, that's just how it blows. Don't give a fuck what you think you know, you really don't. I ain't gonna lie for clout, homie, you better shut your mouth. You don't know what the fuck you really even talking about. They're trying to dumb it down. This politics shit is real. Tell you to wash it down. All they talk about is clowns, and all of this is faking. They tell you about some shit that's happening before they make it. Now you got the fake news. They'll tell you it's the Matrix. They'll make you think you solved it, but really they be faking. Keep your eyes open. Don't let them snake you. And by the way, they solved it. Here's the man-made solution, man-made problem. Looking for the lies, but you don't seem to realize really it's deep ingrained all into both sides. Illusion of choice, because the problem really is the weapon, and the solution, man, it's really taking everything that you had and it'll break it. I'ma have to tell you the truth, and they gonna hate it. It's kind of mid, but I tried, bro.
No, that's good. I seen them. I had a few little trips, but that's excellent, man.
There's a freestyle too. I just make so much AI content. I figured I'd at least like
I
I
was expecting it to be AI. You know, have your voice. I was like, cool.
Yeah,
nice.
I make too much AI stuff, so I wanted to at least give it a shot, right?
Yeah.
So
well,
there it is. I gave him a shot. So anybody
That's
saying,
good,
"Oh,
man.
you only produce AI music," well, there you go. It's just unlisted because I still think I could do better.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course you can. Everybody can improve. I mean, come on. I mean, Harry Mack was not always like that. You know what I mean? But you had to practice. You had to practice. But nah, it was perfect. I can't rap because my Scottish accent gets in the way. It doesn't sound right. It's got to sound rap to sound proper. I think it's got to sound like London rap. You know what I mean? Like grind London rap and stuff, or American. It's got to sound like that. I mean, I have heard French rapping and stuff like that. It sounds not too bad. But Scottish rapping, there is Scottish rappers with their accent, but with mine, Doric, it's a bit farmery, and if it came, I just don't think it'd sound right. It'd be like the Proclaimers trying to rap.
I would like to see that. Yeah, that'd be funny.
That'd be funny, yeah. Oh, Vicky's there. What was I going to say? That Heron was worried you weren't answering. Heron was worried. She says that she was asking if you were all right. Talk to her. Talk to her. PJ singing Informer would be a hoot. Informer, you know they're gonna say on a blame. I lick it boom boom down. Come with a nice young lady, intelligent and say she either. It sounds like that anyway. Something like
Oh yeah. Yeah, you sound just like it.
Informer. I used to like Informer. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Snow. He was okay.
Yeah.
Just that song though. Just that song. A licky boom boom down.
I got one more, PJ. This is like super old. I made this like 5 years ago. It's still unlisted. Like no, it's not listed, but it's an okay song. It's actually like at least the editing is there.
Okay.
It was also a freestyle. I didn't write this. I just like off the dome, spit it. I might have done it twice. I don't remember, but it was okay. I'm gonna have to play it because it's on SoundCloud and it's not. It's not.
Okay, what'd you say off the what again?
Off the dome, dude.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like
Off the
I
top
didn't
of
write
the
it.
dome.
But this one's it's really old, but I think I did all right in it. Way too much fake to see the real. That's just how you feel. Ain't no facts in this field. Thought you was the real deal, like $100 bill. Thought I'd give it all to be like them, but I ain't know about the fall. On the wrong side, playing games just to feed your family lies. No gangster rap, I stand up right. Late night, still my road to swish it tight. But in reality, it's a tragedy. It's so sad to see. I don't want to be the beast. I want to beat the beast. The fire I'm preaching. You know, we from the kingdom. So forget about the precepts. No games, this ain't recess. I rap about the pretense. That's the beginning and the last. God's word, it will last.
Perfect.
Okay, got it.
Word of God, what I contemplate. Late nights, I gotta concentrate. They try to tap my faith, but you know I'm heavyweight. Can't shake my grace, boy, I know my place. So you better get right before you take flight. I don't let the game take height in my life. God's too real to be on the other side. I ain't choosing sides, you pick and choose like it's movie night. I just put up the good fight, so if I die, I know I'm verifying the truth. I tell everyone in cahoots, you sold out for the pennies and the jewels. Misleading kids, telling my little cousin pack a tool. But you ain't get the message, kid. You play both sides and expect the blessings hit. I'll be real, it's more of a struggle when you know the world's trouble. Because these people, they want to see it double. I can't shuffle up, I give away to the broken ones just to reach the chosen few. Had a few enemies, but I had to play it cool. Preach and forgive and live so I can see them through. I just want to see my partners repent because I know the truth through a rock. You like that name? Jesus put it on lock. Don't let the blessings stop. I don't care if I'm on top. I could be at the bottom and I'm still riding for the Father. So I know I'm not a goner. I don't need no cash to be the hardest. When you learn the truth, you become a target. Guess I'll be a martyr though, cause I got the Holy Ghost. I'm gonna have to let them know the real flow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one was actually pretty hard.
It's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, that one was. That was a good one.
Definitely. I like it. That's hard. I like it. That's brilliant. That's actually good, man. That's actually good. I like it.
He's
got a natural flow. It's got a natural flow. See, I mean, I could probably do a flow, but I just think my accent would get in the way. If I was to do anything in music, it'd probably be better rock because I ain't got the best voice, so I could scream it out or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, not sometimes hold a tune, but I'm no singer. You know what I mean? Absolutely not.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be an auto-tuner guy. I wouldn't be an auto-tuner guy. Never. Never. Yeah.
You know where they got auto-tune from, PJ, right?
Thank you, Harold. I appreciate it.
You don't?
I try.
No, I don't.
They actually took what they the sound technology they use for mining.
Okay.
And they adopted it to an amplifier for your voice. They synthesize it. It's basically like a radar, like a sonar. Yeah. So that's where they developed autotune from. Weird, ain't it?
That is mad.
Yeah.
But I understand it in a way. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. It makes sense. It brings your voice up to, like, if your voice is singing, like, say the chord C or something, and you're kind of like, I don't know if you call it an octave or whatever too low, the auto-tune brings it up to the middle, to that perfect line where that C is. You know what I mean? Or even D, whatever, all the way along. That's kind of what it does. Auto-tuning. You know what I mean? It's very, very much just cheating, because I prefer a natural voice with its flaws. It's a lot better than just perfect all the way through. It's so old. It's old. No, like sort of you hear like sort of Whitney Houston, fantastic, excellent. But I like to hear raw with the flaws. Like that's why I liked Nirvana with their garbage music, with it made in the garbage. You know, it's just raw. I mean, you can hear the stands clunking. You know what I mean? You can hear you can hear them banging their heads off the wall. You know what I'm saying? I like the flaws.
When I was younger, I worked in the industry for a little while. I actually did the engineering side of it. So
yeah, I would like to say I was in technical theatre, and there was a sound studio upstairs, so I did both kind of thing. I never roadied, but I kind of was a roadie type thing also for the theatre. For the theatre, I can set up the lights for the show. You know what I mean? The stage manager designed them. We set them up, and then we had to learn the script and all that. Whatever shows on, we had to learn the music cues, the vocal cues, the whatever position they're in cues. You know, if I had to come in with sound and when I'm in the control room, or lights. You know, so we had to do, yes, acting is brilliant. No, they do a lot, but we have to learn their script. You know what I mean? Not perfectly, but you need to know where your cues come in. So you need to listen to what they're saying and stuff and what they're doing, see what they're doing. I liked it. I liked being in the control room, controlling the lights and the sound and stuff.
live shows are the best though.
Brilliant. Because sometimes you've got a cue also. They like in the show, there might be a cue that you have to do a cue on sound or light. And then that sound or light is also their cue to do something. You know, so it can get complicated, you know what I mean? It's good though. I like to
the funny thing is though, the industry's got to the point where like AI you're talking about now, like they were doing this back in the 90s and the 80s. All the light sound was all synchronized with
it. Well, that's the thing, Roger. I mean, even when I was in the control room back then, this is in 1993 and 94 and 95, a bit in 95. I was on YTS, Depot Studios. You would call it Depot Studios, but I would say Depot Studios. I did, like I say, I had the sound thing up there. So, sorry, my point is going to end. What did you say to me, Roger? What was you saying?
Not much. I just said that like our lighting system and sound systems were all cued on
control. Yes. I was going to say, even back then when I was doing the cues and all that, we could program if we had the right stuff, the lights and the sound to do it itself. But it would be hard, but you'd have to program it to do it. You have to program that little computer in front of you and the sliders and all that kind of stuff. And there's sometimes
that out now. You don't.
That's the thing. But exactly nowadays they don't even need the people there. Nowadays they don't even need people in the control room. I prefer the old way. I really do.
It's been a long day, PJ.
I'm finishing there. I mean, that's 3 hours, 19 minutes.
It's been a great stream, man.
It's been a good stream, actually. I liked it. I did like that stream. But ace, man. Good talk. Like, I'll trim that, guys, once it's all processed and that. So I'll send it a bit later to you as an email, you and Roger. Nice. So it'll be about an hour and 13 worth. You know what I mean?
Okay. Are you going to do that, like, tomorrow, or you...
Oh no! I'll do it today.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. Yeah,
okay, I'll do it. I'll do it as soon.
I'll work on a thumbnail for it or something.
It'll take a little while. No, obviously when you send it through email, it takes a little while to go.
Yeah,
through
maybe
Google
upload it
Drive
to like Mediafire or something. It might be easier.
Oh, I don't know any of that stuff. I have to just do it through email. It comes
Yeah, I
to you.
get
So
you.
what happens through email? I send it through email. It takes a while to process on my side. It comes to you. You might see it processing, but once it comes to you, you press the link. It'll take you to Google Drive, and then you download it to your computer straight. It's easy. It's easy.
Right.
I mean, Roger's done it, ain't you, Roger? And Roger can do it. You can do it.
Oh my God!
I'm only joking, Roger. You know
You hurt my feelings.
Well,
No, but
I do got something to show you after the stream ends quickly.
Okay, cool, right, guys. I have to go. Really have to go. Flat's on an hour, less than an hour now, and I ain't bloody yet.
Yeah.
And I ain't informed Vicky yet either. So, guys, love yous and thanks for being here. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's been pleasurable. Good talk and good chat in the chat. Bless you guys. Love yous. Let's do it. I'll see you in Flats. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Here the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
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 Indeed. Yeah, we're all indeeded.
There you go. Indeed.
Dana, love yous.
I just wanted to show